What is up, Sixers Nation? Got a late one here tonight. Sixers Nuggets getting ready for tip-off here at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Probably going to be more like 10:15, but wanted to start early just so we can kind of go through lineups and actives, talk some Sixers ball, score predictions, all that kind of stuff. The Knicks-Brooklyn game's actually about to end. It's 97-95 right now. Knicks up 2 with 9 seconds left. We'll hop right into starting lines for both teams. Sixers got some of their guys back tonight. You got PG back in the starting lineup for the Sixers. You have him out there alongside Maxey, Oubre, Eric Gordon, and Drummond. One thing that kind of pops out right away, and we made a mention of it in our banner here, is no Yabusele in the starting lineup. He is going to be coming off the bench. He is active for this game here. But coming off the bench certainly could be a few reasons for that. One being, Yabu coming off an injury, Jokic being a little bit of a bigger guy, Drummond may have a little better chance, guarding him in this matchup here. So he's going to come off the bench. So we'll see who ends up kind of playing more minutes. But you got Maxey, Oubre, PG, Gordon, and Drummond. So certainly not like the worst starting lineup the Sixers have liked to roll out the last few weeks here. So we'll see if they can hang alongside of the Nuggets, who are rolling out with Murray, Westbrook, Brown, Porter Jr., and Jokic, and another guy with an injury, Aaron Gordon, coming off the bench. I believe, played 22 minutes?
Yeah, he plays 20-plus minutes typically off the bench. He's been in a bench role for majority of the year with the Nuggets, actually, which is different than his traditional role that he's played the past couple seasons. So we'll see him off the bench.
Yeah, we'll see him off the bench as well as for inactives. Sixers have a few inactives. Coach Lowry is still out tonight for the Sixers. Caleb Martin, KJ Martin still out too. They've been out for an extended time. And then, as all know, Joel Embiid's still out tonight. I don't think a lot of the national media knows, but everyone likes to show that. But Joel Embiid again out tonight. He missed at least the next few games since last Friday was extended another 7 to 10 days at least, and you'll get reevaluated again after that. So certainly get extended. Talked so much these last week or two around tanking and selling and all that kind of stuff too. Certainly a very tough schedule here tonight against the Denver Nuggets too, where they're double-digit underdogs. If they lose these next few games here, it could be more likely that Embiid potentially is shut down for the rest of the season, which would be something. I'll tell you that much. We'll go through score predictions. Let us know in the chat if you're here, first of all, and what you got for tonight's game. Sixers are 11.5-point underdogs. Another double-digit underdog game here. I personally think it'll be a little bit closer. Again, you got Maxey out there at PG and Kelly Oubre, and pretty much most of their guys are back outside of Embiid and Caleb Martin, kind of the big contributors. Certainly KJ Martin's done some things. Not worried about Kyle Lowry being out, but they have most of their team, Yabu, back tonight. Yeah. So I think it'll be a little closer than 11.5. I didn't bet on them covering the spread, but I would have it as 111 to a 106 kind of game. I still don't think they can win this. Love to see it in Denver against the Nuggets, but not something I believe in right now.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. 11.5-point underdogs, like you said. I mean, once again, it's actually funny how I'm watching the TNT stream. They said NBA rivals, which we're not really rivals. I mean, I get it, the whole Jokic thing.
It's whole rivalry week, which
we're not rivals.
Yeah. And NBA is just really trying to plug, some of these games. It's you're getting midway through the NBA season, and they're just trying to get more eyeballs on these games, so they're picking up things like rivalry week and all that stuff.
It's all marketing. It's why the in-season tournament exists. It's simply marketing. It's to get eyeballs on, hey, here's an NBA Cup, which we just made up. But overall, going back to the point spread, 11.5, I think is a lot of points. I am confident that maybe not to say we can win it, but compete in this one. And it's going to be a tough one. Like Natasha said, this is going to be a tough game, but let's see. Maybe PG has a classic PG performance and he steps up, or maybe Maxey goes off like he had a good game last time.
At least 50 between the two of them.
Oh, big time. Big time.
50 between the two of them. What's up, Calvin? Appreciate you hopping here. 3 a.m. rewire. So you're dedicated. Everyone in here right now is super dedicated. It's 10 p.m. here on the East Coast. Even crazier, Calvin in Ireland. Shout out to you, Calvin.
Calvin, can you just not fall asleep, or did you actually stay up on purpose for this game? What's going on there?
Let us know about that. Or maybe you fell asleep at 7 p.m. and then woke up at 3 a.m. for this game.
Wow.
Certainly gonna be tough. What's up, Natasha? What's up, Tyler? Appreciate you guys hopping in here. If it were rival week, yeah, exactly, correct. Like they're just trying to again build up some of these matchups. That first of all, middle of the season, people are like, playoffs are not happening until April. You got the NFL playoffs right now. College football playoffs just ended. Like people are watching those more than the NBA season right now. So they're trying to build up stuff like that. And at the end of the day, too, they don't really need to build up a Sixers-Knicks game, right? So, like, some of these games rivalry, it's like, okay, let's just put a label on it, because Jokic and Embiid, even though Embiid has not played in a lot of these, like, last few matchups. Let's just build it up a little bit there.
Yeah. Or Sixers, Celtics doesn't need to build up. I mean, this is different.
Yeah.
But, middle of January, the NBA is trying every way because especially the views are down. That's been a big topic this year. Calvin, I mean, we see your comment there. Sixers and Eagles may stay up. Respect there.
Yeah, that's
respect.
That's
crazy. One team is killing it right now. The other team is going the opposite way. But that's the life of a Philly sports fan. One day is amazing, the next day sucks. So, at least we got a couple competitive teams out here. Game has started. Yes, we are underway in Denver. Also, shout out to the Nuggets. Always love their arena colors. Not a fan of, or not, excuse me, arena. I mean, jersey colors there. Really clean. I like what they did with these.
Yeah. There you go. Maxey, first one on the board. We got Maxey, first bucket. You just cash that one in there. Get the Sixers started off here. Again, Russ starting for the Nuggets.
What is it, 2016? We got PG and Russ out there. What's going on?
And their court. I mean, there's some old heads
My
on
God.
the court right now for both teams.
If this was 2016, I mean, this would be the game of the year.
No, Russ has played as well. He's played really well for the Nuggets. Was a guy that he started the year off the bench and he's played really good defense, and he's a playmaker too, right? And he's just an energy guy, a veteran. And the Nuggets, who are just like not a very deep team. There's a lot of money going to Jamal Murray and MPJ and Jokic. Like, you need guys like him who can come in here. Like, I would love to Sixers and Russ right now. They really need some playmaking. He's a veteran that can contribute too. Like, Sixers have a lot of veterans, but not a lot of these guys are really contributing, like Lowry and Reggie Jackson. Gordon's been decent as a Reese, so I'm not going to include him in that. But Russ is a good veteran leader and guy that you can plug in your starting lineup or come off the bench. He's got experience in both, and the Nuggets have him in their starting lineup the last few weeks here, which is a good play.
Another guy that's really good. They don't talk a ton about him. He's not the biggest name on the Nuggets, but Christian Brown does a lot of the scrappy work for them. He's also a decent shooter. Shoots 36% from three. He's averaging 13 points a game this season. He's coming off a 20-point game. He plays a lot of minutes too. I mean, he's a very active guy from Kansas, so another name to watch out for tonight. You might not know of him, but Christian Brown's a hell of a player for them as well. So
he had a really good playoffs last year.
Yeah, man, they got guys. They really do. They have a complete team. Although their record is a little bit lower than it usually is. I think they're 26 and 16, something like that.
26, they're 10 games above 500. It's a tough Western Conference though. So I don't think it's too unexpected. Like I said, I think they have taken a little bit of a step back just because they're not as deep as some of the previous teams.
For sure.
Jokic just missed some games. Aaron Gordon missed some time. And I know they're trying to get rid of MPJ just because he's making a lot of money and he doesn't do much outside of scoring. So hoping to see some Bona minutes. Yeah, no, Natasha.
You're going to see him.
You will see him tonight. And rightfully so. He's provided that spark plug off the bench. I wasn't the biggest advocate for him like just a few weeks ago, but he's played well in good minutes. He had some great dunks the last few games. And he moves a lot better than Drummond. He's not as tall as Drummond, but he moves a lot better than Drummond. He can set picks a lot better. He can get involved in the offense more, pick and roll.
Yeah.
And Drummond just can't really finish at the rim. Like, he's just kind of a body. And Bona has finished at the rim very well. Like, he's had 2 straight first halves, I think, where he hadn't missed a shot. I mean, a lot of them are little dunks and dives, but like Drummond's shooting like 50% around the rim. Like, it's not come on, get in there. Bang.
Wow,
3. There we go.
The catch and shoot guy.
Yep.
Makes the shot. There we go.
What's up, Cherie? Appreciate you hopping in here. Nice. Sixers ball here. Down 1, 6-5. 2 minutes into this game here.
Yeah, we'll see how much Bona plays tonight. I mean, with Yabu back, I think he'll be a little more limited in terms of the minutes that he'll get this game compared to the previous games where he was starting, clearly. But he'll still play some. I expect some 5 minutes out there. Eric Gordon, yeah, he's been better as of late. I mean, he came off the bench to start the year, which he's now starting in this game. He's been kind of hot and cold, I would say. Recently,
that comes with shooters now.
Yeah, that comes with the territory. He's looked old, which he is, but as of late, he's looked somewhat better. And once again, it just comes down to making your threes.
Maxey
Maxey,
three.
really tough shot, man.
So many times he takes a 3-pointer like 3 feet. I thought it was maybe that was a 3, like 1 or 2 feet behind the bat, and that's going in if he's like just takes a step up or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I like the confidence. Like, you like what he brings. We also need PG to be aggressive. One of the better games that he had, I remember specifically being on here and saying he has to be aggressive early. If PG is aggressive, it's going to be a good night. But, I mean, a lot of it, he just defers, and that's okay at times. But Maxey, I mean, another tough mid-range. It was nice coming off a screen. Just couldn't hit it that one.
Yeah. Nice. He's trying to back up on PG. He might have gotten double flag. PG wants the review here. Natasha asks, will you be discussing the Sixers' possible strategy considering OKC does not want to waive/revise the top 6 projected first-round pick situation?
We talked about that.
Yeah, no, we did put up a post. Brown, tough finish there. Yeah,
He does.
he can score at 3 levels. Sixers down 3 now. Yeah, no, we can certainly talk about it. We talked about it a little bit in our last post we just put up. A lot of it was also kind of just a diss on the Sixers and Al Horford, that whole situation.
Get in there, Eric.
Gordon 3 off the rim.
Sure.
But yeah, that all happened too. It all first started when the Sixers, signed Al Horford to this 4-year, $100+ million contract. Didn't fit well, played awful, and then actually meant to add in that post too, like his stats on and off the court. Like the Sixers they just played so much better when he was off the court versus on, because it just did not fit well. But yeah, they had to basically offload his contract. Eric Gordon 3. There you go, 6 points for Gordon. And they had to give up that first round pick, which at the time seemed like it was going to be late first. Sixers were doing really well. They made the playoffs, the last few years here. So it's looking like a late first, but now it's like, oh crap, now they're bad. And unless they finish in the top 6, which, like you said, Natasha, they can't maneuver that at all to make it top 10 or lottery protected or anything like that. It's top 6.
They got to be terrible.
So they have to be really bad. And you got to make a decision soon, because if you want to get a top 6 pick, you have to basically lose out. Not every single game, but pretty much 80-90% of your last 6 games, you got to lose out because they already have 15 wins, which doesn't sound like a lot, but in terms of getting a top pick, 15 wins is already a decent amount, right? Like they're sitting right now around 8th worst team. So they need to get at least like top 4, top 3. And if you want to leave nothing to chance with the NBA, you have to be like one of the worst 2 teams.
And yeah, I mean, if they really try to tank, they could end up with like mid-20 wins, and that's them sucking. I think they're going to pick up, and if they're going for it and it comes back, they could be a 30 to 35 win team. I wouldn't be shocked. They could hit 30 plus in there. But we'll see. I mean, it depends what they want to do. This we talked about the upcoming schedule left and right, constantly just about who they're playing, and the Nuggets, and they have a lot of tough games coming up against very good teams. And quite honestly, they might lose a lot of these games. So in a week from now, it might be different, but we'll see what happens here. They're hustling, they're playing. What the?
I don't know. Max was trying to be too cute there. Just go right up with it.
Yeah,
they did have numbers there, but he just got
forced it.
And Westbrook, that's a 5-point swim right there. Westbrook 3 in transition.
Yeah,
also
Westbrook.
Bad pass from Maxey there.
Yeah, man, not really known as a shooter, Russell Westbrook's having a better year from 3. Let's see what he's shooting on the season from 3. 34%, which for him is decent. I mean, I'll tell you that right now. It's above Oubre. Okay, and Oubre's been bad.
Yeah, no, that's a 5-point swing right there. Maxey, unselfish basketball, which I like, but sometimes you got to be a little selfish and go right up with the ball there.
Right.
They did have numbers. It was just an awkward pass. Nobody was ready for it. And I think he also just made up his mind too late in his decision making, and you just got to go right up with that ball. And led unfortunately to a wide open 3 from Westbrook there. First commercial break here. Sixers down 15-10 after the 3 ball from Westbrook here. But no, we can certainly talk more about this. We have some other news too. We want to kind of mix in some more general NBA too throughout this live stream, because there was a trade that went down today in the NBA here. So we can go talk about that. With some NBA news, as you may have seen. Did not need to do that. This is a report from Shams here. So there was a trade earlier today. The Suns are trading their 2031 unprotected first to the Utah Jazz for 3 first-round picks. Sources tell ESPN the Suns are acquiring the least favorable first in 2025 of Cleveland, Minnesota, 2027 of Cleveland, Minnesota, Utah, and 2029 of Cleveland, Minnesota, Utah.
Interesting trade. Very
So
interesting trade.
3-for-1 there. Suns do pick up 3 first-rounders. They're a team that's basically been stripped of all their assets because they've traded a lot of them away to different teams. They are trading away their 2031 unprotected. So basically the notion from both sides here for the Suns is they just need more assets to be able to trade for players. Maybe a guy like Jimmy Butler, whether it's this year or next year, getting 3 first-round picks versus having just 1. It's big for them. A little more flexibility there depending on who they want to, whether it's Butler or not. Seems like they're, again, making a play at, trying to win now. And whether or not they trade those first-round picks or keep them just because they need guys on cheap deals, because Booker, Beal, and KD are making a lot of money. So there's 2 different ways. One, they could either trade those picks or they could keep them and use those for the cheap contracts. And then the Jazz thinking is these picks aren't going to be very valuable because, again, it's the least valuable of these teams. And, let's see, the 2025 one is Cleveland, Minnesota. Both those teams are good.
Mm-hmm.
Late first. 2027, Cleveland, Minnesota, Utah. I'm sure Minnesota and Cleveland will still be good. And then same thing for the last pick.
It's very interesting.
So, and again, there's 3 teams in those last 3. So, one of those 3 will be in the 20s plus, I would assume.
It just
so
gives them more flexibility.
Yeah, and they just have a lot of picks, and they can't keep them all. So they're just banking on the Suns being really bad in 2031, which they very well could be.
That'd be terrible.
And they just want more valuable picks rather than just 15 first-round picks is great. But when you only have 5 guys on the court at one time, you need to start offloading, some of those. So, that's kind of news around the league. Here we're getting closer to the trade deadline, which is February 6th, actually. We had a video. If you missed it, came out. Will we do that on Monday?
Yeah.
Monday? Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't know why it feels like a long
Wednesday.
time. No, yeah.
So we came with a video yesterday talking about the trade deadline. We gave both options for buyers and sellers just because the Sixers are kind of in purgatory right now. Trade deadline is Thursday, February 6th. We're coming up on that. So you'll see more of these trades coming down, and we'll certainly inform you about that since even though we're Sixers page and talk Sixers news, these types of things affect the NBA and affect the Sixers. It all comes down.
They are
kind of trickles down, if you will.
They are in the NBA. Here we go. They are.
Yeah. Back from commercial break here, so I'm going to get the score back up for you guys. What's up, Jack? Saw your comment in the chat here. Tell you guys how this is a night stream. Sixers aren't doing the best either. So, watching it right now, our stream, you are a diehard fan. I appreciate you guys hanging in here with us. Yeah, tough shot.
Actually, once again, aggressive. Drummond, best rebounder of all time. Can't snag that one. Brown, Jokic to Brown, easy pass there. And that's what they do. I mean, Jokic, of course, one of, if not, you can say he's the best big man. I can't hate on that. I'm still going to stand by the Embiid, even though it's very hard to defend this season. It's not easy. But Jokic, one of the best players in the league, of course, for his size. One of the best, not even for his size, one of the best passers, period, in the league.
Yeah.
Just great vision. It helps being a 7-footer with great vision.
PG Banks Open. It is 10 p.m. here on the East Coast. Banks Open out in Denver. PG hits a 3-point game here midway through the first. Sixers down 17-14 here. So, yeah, not too bad of a start, Jack.
I'm shocked we're in it, to be honest. I really am. Once again, Eric Gordon 6.
You put Drummond on a little bit of a turnstile there. Spin move. Easy finishes. Again, Drummond, you just can't defend you. It's just a mismatch there, even with the size.
It's just simply,
and it looks like actually in rhythm, Yaba's better checking the game, probably taking out Drummond. We're able to do a double center. They've done a little bit of that this year, or 2 big men, I guess.
The thing that scares you is, with bringing in Yabu, which great move by Brown, missed it though. Bringing in Yabu is going to be a mismatch.
They're just getting so many transition points.
We might have to double, and if they bring in Yabu, right, on that especially. And they have Aaron Gordon, who's dunker spot, professional, where they just throw the lob all day from Jokic to Aaron Gordon. But might have to double. And who sees doubles really well? Jokic. He's going to pass out of that. So it's going to be tough. It's a tough matchup. Easy bucket there. Eric Gordon cannot defend. Probably me, but.
Yeah, quick run for the 6-0 run really quickly for the Nuggets. 23-14 now. Sixers down 9. Timeout Nick Nurse here. Kind of stop the bleeding a little bit. A lot of transition buckets right now for the Nuggets. They already have the advantage in the half court, and they're just giving them free transition buckets. Poor offense leading to easy offense for the Nuggets in transition. The Sixers can't stop them, can't stay with them. Yes, we are definitely like kind of slacking right now. Natasha's saying I definitely expect more from Oubre. Yeah, Oubre's been a big disappointment this year. I was really happy they brought him back. They got him on a cheapish deal. Had a really good season last year, and he just has shot the three ball very poorly, and he's taken just some really bad shots. I know you mentioned before, like Justin said, like he kind of acts like he's Giannis sometimes, running into the paint, like into like double teams and triple teams, and just like chucking it up there, trying to get a foul, and it's just not working. Like he's definitely been one of the better guys on the courts in certain games, and he takes that as like, let me take 25 shots and maybe 10 of them will go in at that.
Yeah, so, with Oubre, I think it's two things. It's number one, his usage is going way up, and that's due to the fact that in turn, Joel Embiid is not there, which also we talk about it every single time. The effect Embiid has, not only can he score 30 for himself, but he also gets guys open, right? And that's easy shots for other players, which Oubre, if you look at a lot of his shot selection, some threes are open, he's just missing, and that's going to happen. That's any shooter. But, the easy threes are not there to come by. They're just not. It's very difficult without Joel Embiid, who usually demands a double team. And you might see on the flip end here, us double team Jokic. When we bring in Yabu, I mean, he's probably going to post him up. There's about a maybe 5-6 inch difference there. Weight wise, it's not dramatic, but still, it's definitely an issue. We might have to double there. Lack of effort, yeah. And then that's been the Sixers. I feel like with a lot of teams, talent wise, even without Embiid, and everyone thought going into the season, even without Embiid, we would be a better team, right? Because you knew Joel was going to miss time. That's every single season. We thought we'd be a better team. And the fact of the matter is I feel like we get out hustled. We look old, which we are as a team. There's just other teams that just have guys that come in, they're a spark plug. They play with athleticism. That's why you love to see them play the young guys like an Edwards, like a Ricky Council, just to get those young legs in there and see what they can do, right? You have to take a risk on them. Eventually they got to play. At some point, they have to play. I mean, that's just the nature of the league. You don't just show up and you're a fifth-year guy. It's not how it works. You got to play. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, but it's tough sledding this year, man. It really is. These games, we're powering through them as best as we can. I think all Sixers fans kind of feel that way, and you never know. Maybe they come back in this one. Maybe they make it interesting. There's a lot of things we can look at and point to.
Yeah, a lot of it's effort, getting out of the hustle. Yeah, no, you're right, Sheree. Look like we're tired early in this game. Yeah, I mean they're not. I mean they're not coming off a back-to-back. They did play back-to-back this past weekend. They're on the road right now. They played at Indiana Saturday and at Milwaukee Sunday. So cut them a little bit of slack. Denver's tough too with the altitude. In terms of hustling and stuff like that. Like Denver has the advantage because they're used to the altitude there. So you just get tired more quickly. But they're just, again, the Sixers are an old team. So like guys like Drummond and Eric Gordon, some of these guys that are playing tonight, they just can't move like they used to. And the Nuggets, they can just out hustle you. Like everyone on the Nuggets too is pretty athletic. Like Brown's really athletic, Russ, Aaron Gordon.
That's true.
Like they can get up and down the court fast. Like Jokic moves pretty well for his size too. So like these guys get up and down the court quickly. And they're taking advantage of that. There you go. Maxi floater there as we come back from commercial break. 23-16, about 4 minutes left in the first. That's his shot right there, the little floater. Sixers on the court right now. You got Oubre, PG, Yabu, Justin Edwards actually in the game right now, and Maxi. So one of the first guys off the bench, Justin Edwards. Speaking of some young legs and some guys playing well right now, Justin Edwards in the game, getting some meaningful minutes here for the Sixers. Maxi three, front of the rim.
Oh, man, yeah, Maxi.
That's a second three off the front of the rim. So that happens when you're a little bit tired too. Is you start shooting short.
Maxi 3 for 7, 0 for 3 from 3 right now. Just kind of a live look at it. Eric Gordon 2 for 3, so we talked about that. And it's kind of kept us in this game, honestly. It's just 3 shooting. PG has attempted 3 shots, which I'm going to be honest, it's just not enough. It's not enough.
Tough finish there. Right, Jokic.
Like, why is your max guy taking 3 shots in a quarter? I don't know. He's just not aggressive enough. That's been a theme throughout this season. I really feel.
Yeah, Maxi shots. There we go. Come on, 3-on-1. Oubre.
Oubre sold an easy one.
They just sold a 3-on-1.
Yeah, Oubre sold an easy one, man. That is a Michael Porter.
That's the second transition bucket. They just completely whiffed. 3-on-1 there. Oubre takes it himself, and you get that kind of shot, really. Come on.
And easiest bucket of Jokic's career there on Yabu, inside positioning. Great pass by Westbrook. What I talked about.
Yeah, Jack, we're watching on TNT. Yeah, what are you watching on? I know it's on I think it's on Max and another channel too.
There it
There we
is.
go.
There we go. The way to shoot the ball. At least he attempted a shot. I don't even care it went in. Cool.
What's up, Kieran?
Kieran, what's up, man?
It's going well. Sixers are down early, but they're in the game. They're in the game. Down 9 right now. 3 minutes left in the first quarter here. Looks like Jokic is going to play the whole first quarter unless they take him out at the end here. You're watching TNT too, yeah. I'd assume most people are watching TNT right now. Unfortunately, with these primetime games, you can't watch it on NBC Philadelphia, which is where we normally watch it. But come on, Yabu block. Oh yeah, backing down Jokic, take it right at him. That's tough.
Yabu's trying to have his
Yeah.
LeBron 2.0 moment on Jokic for highlights. Wide open pass.
Too many easy buckets for the night. They're already at 32 here. 2 minutes left in the first. They could easily hit 40 in the first quarter. Just they literally have gotten half their buckets. Just quick transition. Sixers aren't even set on defense. Yabu's on the ground on that one.
They had numbers.
Yabu 3. Blink. Edwards offensive board. Wow. Okay. That actually worked.
Well, I mean, we talk about it. Jokic is not a great defender. Interior-wise, not that we really have that many. When it's Embiid, it's different because he's kind of a 1v1 type of guy, but not a great interior defender is Jokic. He has size, of course, but laterally he's not great. Doesn't move that fast.
Watch HBO Max. You're putting some shots up. Hell yeah.
That's right, yeah. You're in Australia there.
Yeah, I forget. What was it, 11 a.m.
Down
when they
under.
played last? Was that a 7 p.m. game, though?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Is it 2 p.m. now, Kieran? Then?
Yeah, because they went on the West
I feel
Coast
like
swing in
when-
early January.
I feel like the last live we did was last week. I think it was the Knicks game. I think that was a 7 p.m. game.
Yeah, it was a 7. It was not a 10, yeah.
I think you said it was 11 a.m. So I assume it's afternoon.
Look at us doing the math.
Still no koalas, yeah.
Come on. 2:30. All right.
Yeah, nice accent.
That's my accent. No, I should never do that again.
Ship
Sorry,
on-
I don't want to offend the
Yeah,
entire
ship on the
country.
Bobby.
All right. Cancel him, guys.
Outback Steakhouse.
Oh, okay, that's just offensive. That's offensive. You don't even want to say Outback near him. Come on.
Are there Outback Steakhouses in Australia, Kieran? That may be a really dumb question.
Please tell me no. That was horrible. I don't even know what that was.
A little bit of British.
Kieran, let me hear your American accent.
Burger.
Burger? Just say anything that comes to mind.
America.
Okay, we're done. That's the
There
end of
it
the
is, chip
stream.
on the
Oh,
barbecue,
Jokic,
boy.
full court pass. Strother for 3.
You've never seen a kangaroo, really?
I think he's talking about a.
Oh, koala or kangaroo?
Or you're talking about Outback Steakhouse.
Oh, Outback. Oh, yeah. We were talking about too many things right now. I'm
Koala,
crazy.
strip of the Barbie, kangaroo. I mean, what's going on
Jeez.
here?
Crazy. Reggie Jackson, the game now for the Sixers, and Bona. Shout
Bona
out Bona
is
versus Jokic.
in-
It's a Bona Jokic minutes right now.
I said it
matchup.
before. You should probably check our story. Bona versus Jokic was the the
Bona
match
to
of the
the line.
year.
Let's go.
Yeah, the Outback Steakhouse. Everything, lads. Everything. There's Jeff Down. Good look at Jeff Doughton there. Hopefully he does not check it. Well, actually, at this point, lost cause. Bringing
At this
everyone.
point, it's fine.
Where's
fine.
Quinones? Oh, he's not on the team anymore. That's right.
Okay, yeah. Outback Steakhouse is probably just an American thing. It's like a steakhouse that's kind of supposed to be Australian, but it's basically just like a normal bar and grill there.
Yeah, it's very mid.
Tough shot, PG, step back. Nice. Bona offensive rebound. Bonus 2 offensive rebounds early in this one.
Shoot that, Edwards. Oh, God. Yeah, give it to Reggie Jackson in the corner.
Yeah, it's a tough matchup against Aaron Gordon. Good defender.
4 clock's running down.
Yeah, you got to give it to Yabusele. He's got the
Oh,
mismatch
Bona
on
mid.
there.
Get in. Ooh.
Tough. Oh. All right, so we got Yabu and Bona in the game right now, alongside PG, Edwards, and Reggie Jackson. So quite a rotation right now.
I don't want to say it's getting ugly, but
Okay, Bona. Okay,
It's a
Jokic
tough
backing
one.
down Bona right now. Let's
this is
see.
the match we like to see.
Double team. Reggie Jackson helps the double team. Alex Murray. Jokic 3.
Well, what
Yeah,
did I say? Immediate double.
13-point game.
Reggie came to help on Jokic, right? And they found an
12-point
open guy.
game. Sorry, I can't do that.
It's a double. It's a double team.
Yeah, they got 2 big guys. Bona and Yabusele right now. It's tough.
We don't want to go to Outback, Jack. Okay, we don't even want Outback, bro.
We got 28 seconds left here. About like a 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Oh, Sixers steal. Let's go. 2-1-2. You're gonna go for it. Take it out. Reggie going right at Jamal Murray. Gets it. Nice.
Wow.
All right, cuts it 8 points.
Former Nugget, right? Reggie Jackson?
Yeah. He's bounced around a little bit.
Yeah, he's been around.
Had some time on the Nuggets. That was actually, I think that was where he was before the Sixers. 6 seconds here. Let's see who gets the last shot for the Nuggets. But we're playing hard on Jokic, which I'd like to see. And they call
Wow, I mean, he just totally like grabbed around Bona's neck, and I don't know. It's tough. He's fighting for position. Bona's undersized there.
I'd say that's actually a good foul. It's on the floor. 2.4 seconds left, so that's fine. Not on the bonus.
I don't care if Bono fouls out. I just like the intensity out there. Just play with heart. Play with intensity.
He's playing intensity right now. Jokic 3, in and out. Let's go. They needed that.
Saved by the bell.
All right, end of the first quarter here. 35-27. Sixers down 8. Let's do a little quick box score check here. Eric Gordon leading the way for the Sixers with 6 points. He's got 2 threes. Maxey also with 6 on 3 of 7 shooting. 3 assists to add to that. Paul George with 5. Drummond with 2. Oubre with 2. Yabusele and Reggie Jackson, only guys off the bench that scored. Yabu with 4 and Reggie Jackson with the deuce to round out the Sixers. And then for the Nuggets, Jokic with 11 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists in the first quarter. Kind of just typical stuff you expect there from him. Christian Brown with 8 points, Westbrook with 5, Porter Jr. with 4, Murray with 2, and then Aaron Gordon with 5 off the bench here. Only guys coming off the bench right now for the Nuggets. They got Aaron Gordon has played a few minutes. Julian Strawther, too, who's played some meaningful minutes for the Nuggets. Peyton Watson, who's also been decent for them. So right now they're only 8 deep for the Nuggets. The Sixers have gone to 9 deep early in this game. Overall team stats, Sixers losing that battle, shooting 44% from the field, 12 of 27, 3 of 10 from 3, and they have not taken a free throw yet. Nuggets shooting 62% from the field, 13 of 21, 3 of 8 from 3, and they have 6 free throws early in this game. But no, they finished off well. They were down 13 near the end. Got a few buckets there in transition. Keeping it a single-digit game right now. We'll see what happens here in the second quarter. Nuggets get 8 more rebounds. Sixers are doing a good job of not turning the ball over. They only have 2 turnovers. It's really just been bad shots and just not getting back on defense. It's not even coming from off turnovers. They're just getting a lot of transition buckets off of outlet passes, and Sixers just not being able to, whether it's not being able to or not wanting to, get back on defense. We'll get into a fist fight with the drunk bloke from the pub.
Jesus. I mean, can we not let Mitch do the accent again? Even I'm for it. Kieran, take this guy away. Come fly to Philly. Get him out of here.
Luke.
Bloke.
Drunk bloke.
Drunk bloke.
Harry Potter.
All right. Yo, that's not even the right area. Wow. I mean, my God, this is bad. Is anyone hearing this?
At the pub?
Even Kieran's like, he's done. He might leave. No, stand. But still, my God.
Just terrible. All right, let's real quick talk about.
Oh shit!
Well, Joel Embiid hasn't played in Denver since 2019. Let's put a little bit of something to bed right here.
Well, share the fucking quote first, or the tweet. Here we go.
Here we go. We got
this
a tweet.
Pisses me off.
Underdog Fantasy, which we like because they do come out with news really quickly, and we do get information on inactives and starting lines, all that stuff. Well, it's not just Underdog, but the narrative from the national media has been brutal around Joel Embiid.
Terrible.
We'll share this tweet here. 76ers play the Nuggets today. Joel Embiid is out, as we all know, right? He's not just missing this game. He's out for multiple games here. He missed most of the season. Last time Embiid played in Denver, Tom Brady was the Patriots quarterback. Todd Gurley was still on the Rams. Bradley Beal averaged 30 points per game. Tiger King, which is the show. I don't know if anyone's seen it, but I've seen it. And The Last Dance weren't out yet. UK was still part of the EU. So they're trying to make it seem like, because Embiid hasn't played since, 2019. It's been a few years. He's played them plenty of times at home. A lot of these games that he's missed just because he was already injured, right? He's not like he's just missing the Denver game, but like the narrative that they're creating, and not just Underdog, but a lot of these things just creating this unfair narrative that like Embiid's ducking Jokic when he's had multiple good games against him. He's dropped 47 on him, 6-2 in his career against Jokic. Again, Jokic is not a good defender, so Embiid's not afraid of him. It's just like he's a lot of times injured around the time, and it's also the altitude too. It's certainly not something that helps Embiid. And
Yeah.
right tonight he's not missed games, he's out for multiple games and most of the season. But I just want to kind of ponder that was kind of like trending today.
Yeah, it was out for a couple of days, and I saw one that literally said like, Embiid hasn't played Jokic since 2019, which is just a lie. Number one, that's just a lie. But the whole in Denver, that's true. Yes, 2019. Keep in mind, that's 6 games. It's 6 games. All right, and yeah, he usually is injured, but it's just ridiculous. And I don't want to say he's better than him in this, not even get into it, but they have played each other. There is proven data and stats to back it up. Embiid typically cooks him. He just does on a 1v1 thing. Now, does Jokic have a ring, right? These are different. These are team versus individual players statistics and debates here that we can get into. But still, I just hate the narrative. But that's how it goes with Joel. As we all know, big Sixers fans, that is how it typically goes. The media and just in general, you even see with the Eagles. They don't like Philly. I don't know what it is. They don't like Philly. But you know how the song goes. No one fucking likes us.
Talk about that a little bit here.
We don't care.
But Sixers back now, down 10 here, and Gordon at the line. Sixers in the game right now to start the second quarter. They got Justin Edwards actually taking him out, or no, he just gone out the court. They got Edwards.
There he is.
It looks like he's about to check out. Edwards out there were Yabu, Maxey, Bona, and I'm missing one other if they pan out a little bit here. So again, going with the 2 bigs right now with Bona and Yabusele, a little more size. The Nuggets do have size themselves, Aaron Gordon and Jokic and company. Actually, Jokic out of the game here after playing the full first quarter. DeAndre Jordan, ex-Sixer there in the game right now for the Nuggets. You almost hit a kangaroo on the highway. Oof.
For real?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I feel like you're making that up and want us to laugh.
Probably like deer here in the U.S. A lot of deer here.
Yeah, I guess that's,
Probably a little more rare, but Reggie Jackson also in the game for the Sixers. Appreciate it, Nova.
Goat stream. Yes, sir.
That's what we go for.
We're watching the Sixers Nuggets here. Once again, it's no Embiid, no Coach Lowry, no Caleb Martin, which I've said for a long time, although he's no Embiid and no one's on that level. Caleb Martin, well, that loss, not that he's out for the season or anything, but still not having him out here is a big loss. He's a top-tier perimeter defender. Wow.
I mean,
even Bona.
You really have Aaron Gordon out here.
Man.
That's just –
it's terrible.
That's just terrible. Yeah, I mean, Bona's already got at least 2 fouls. Let me check on that. He may have more. Yeah, let's see this. Because you can't have Bona get into foul trouble early. He's got 3, and Bona's got 3 already.
Wow.
So
well, that's classic Bona.
He's probably coming out here. Or at least he should come out. Because they're just going right at him. Seems like they're keeping Bona in the game with 3 fouls. Unless I missed something. Okay. Yeah,
here comes Drummond. And is it me or does Drummond need a haircut or something? Am I the one that sees that? Is anyone else watching this? Should Drummond – I missed the braids or he needs something. Because he's looking really old.
He's got something.
He's looking really old with that hair.
I mean, he's got more hair than Derek White.
Oh, yeah. But, like, we need to change with Drummond's hair. I don't know what it is.
It's fine. What, you think it makes him look older?
Yeah, it's bad. It looks like he just woke up.
He's going on status.
I don't know. Anyone else, like, am I the only one? We got some comments on that? You guys got to see that a little bit.
Edwards 3 guy.
Bang. Come on.
Go. There we go.
8-point game. All right. We're hanging around.
We got a shooter. We got shooters in Justin Edwards. We got our own ant.
Thank you, Sheree. Thank you. Come on. Needs a haircut. I like Maxey's hair. I like the braids.
Yeah, Maxey does switch it up, but he does do
Yabu's are clean too.
Braids a lot.
A lot of room.
Why is too much? Who's that, Strother?
You're gonna do his hair, Sheree? Okay, all right. Let him know. Send him a DM. You never know. You never know. I've seen crazier stuff. People send a DMs, and next thing you know, they're like working for the person. You never know.
Mm-hmm. Maxey deep 3 logo.
He got tipped. But
I was gonna say that.
No, he's not that weak.
I mean, wide open again.
Yeah. Once again,
What are they doing?
I don't
man?
know.
What are they doing?
I don't know why we're
wide open. Two wide open threes in a row, corner threes. They're and Jokic isn't even in the game too. Like I'd get it if they're doubling Jokic.
Why
Jokic
are
is
we
not in the
doubling?
game right
What's
now.
Yabu doing though?
Yeah, there's 3 guys right around Jamal Murray.
I
Reggie
don't like
Jackson
that. I don't like it.
was on DeAndre Jordan. Where is Drummond? Like, yeah, mismatches and guys just out of position right now. Clean cut on sweet hair. Yeah, facts. Well, I don't know why that's weird. Yeah. He's got the shape. Hey, you just got at that point, like when you either can't grow hair or not taking care of it, like just go with the buzz cut or go with going bald. Like it's just you just gotta.
I mean, you see Dirk White with the headband.
Kind of lean into it. You gotta be proud and show it off. Well, yeah, a lot of people that do in the NBA that are like bald, like they rock the headband just to kind of. I don't know if it's to hide a little bit or just like add a little bit of texture.
I mean, LeBron had a season where he was headband central.
Yeah.
I mean, KD as well. Like they, just they
I'm
get up in
surprised
age.
none of the players have done. I mean, the big thing now is the whole like hair transplants. We'll go to Turkey and do that for cheap. I don't think I've seen any players.
No, I just think they don't give a shit. Maybe
not that they would need to go to Turkey because like the reason people go there is it's cheaper and they have plenty of money to do it here. I haven't really seen like any, and not just basketball, but just professional.
Definitely when he needs it.
Probably because you get clown more like doing it than not.
I feel like Jared McCain. Not that he needs it with the hair, but if he was bald, dude, he would definitely make Jared McCain. The Turkey vlogs would be insane. He'd be on his Instagram like, "Yo guys, what up?" Like he'd be showing the all behind the scenes, everything.
LeBron definitely went to Turkey.
I don't know. I don't think he did.
I feel like he's more of a ham or bologna guy.
Oh, man, geez. I mean, Kieran, we lost Kieran again.
God damn.
Trim of the Bobby. Oh man.
Go to Bologna, Italy.
See, guys, we're at the point where we're just yapping now. We're just yapping. Feel free to ask questions. There's a lot of time here, so when commercial breaks, whatever it is, you have questions about the team, life. We've done some just fun talks, so we're always here. Of course, we're gonna watch the game, but it's a live watch along. We want you guys to interact, which you're doing a great job of. But if you have questions or whatever it is, or want us to talk about certain things, let us know too. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, Sixers down 14 here, 32-46, 2 minutes into the second quarter. Maxey leading the game for the Sixers with 8 points, 3 of 8 from the field. Gordon with 6, Paul George with 5. Not much really has changed since the end of the first here. But 9 points off the bench for Aaron Gordon. He has 4 free throws, 4 from the free throw line. He's got a 3 and 2 buckets. Give him 9 points. So he's finding those mismatches there. Aaron Gordon, again, coming off the bench for the Nuggets because he's coming off injury and everything like that. Has had a good game so far for the Nuggets here. And even without Jokic on the court, Sixers are not taking advantage. The Nuggets have increased their lead now up to 14 points with Jokic at the bench. And you got it. If you're the Sixers and want to have any chance of winning this game, you need to be able to be positive when Jokic is on the bench. It's the only chance. Appreciate it, Karen.
They need this.
Yeah, no, I saw someone wrote a comment earlier about like calling into the show, which I do eventually want to have happen. Yeah, calling into the live stream. That is my goal. One of the goals I want to have like in the future is like have some kind of line you can call into like they do on the radio. Just because like it's great, like having you guys comment and everything like that, but it's even better like we get like some real commentary. I know they can get out of hand, but like, I think it'd be fun to at least try at some point a way where you could like call in, have more. It'd be also a good opportunity to get more like guest appearances and stuff like that too, and just other opinions because
we're gonna hear you guys.
We can certainly yap a lot, but I'm sure our voices get annoying at times too, and get other opinions on here and things you can just say a lot more when you're versus like typing a whole entire paragraph, right? When we're talking about these different things because at the end of the day, there's always room for debate and all these things that we talk about.
Actually, holding his leg or is it his hand a little bit?
Need this over Allah for real.
I actually like Allah. A lot of people don't like Allah. I like him. I like that he's a homer.
You like Allah better than Kate?
It's 1A, 1B. I don't think there's much of a difference. People think Kate's solid, which I think Kate's fine. I think Kate's fine.
I like Kate more than the public, which I think most people don't.
Yeah. Which is like I feel like just a lot of the knock with women commentators in general. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but that's just how it goes with this, especially just the narrative around it. So I think Kate's solid. And then in terms of Allah, I think Allah's cool. I like Allah. He kind of brings some excitement to it. He's not great by all standards, but just his homerism is a little fun. It just is as a Philly fan.
He's been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
You wish you could get a little better insight because he's just like not as connected and like a top, like he used to play, but he's not a top player by any means.
No,
so like you're not getting like the best insight, but he knows what he's doing.
There's a call.
Maybe the homerism isn't professional or anything like that, but like as a Sixers fan, like I kind of appreciate it, versus just listening to like TNT where it's like a national media and they're not going to pick sides or anything like that, or like complain when a certain team's getting fouls and all that. So it brings a different aspect than what you get if you're listening in ESPN or TNT or ABC or any other network.
Yeah, I mean, the home announcers are always going to be just naturally more. They're around the team constantly, and not to say they grew up fans. I mean, Kate's from the West Coast, and Allah went to Duke and bounced around, and he's not really a local. He wasn't born or raised here, but he's been immersed in the culture and is clearly a fan of the team and supports the Sixers through and through. And, same with Kate. It takes time, especially not being from here, but sometimes they lack a little enthusiasm. Just watching the other announcers, I mean, like the Knicks, their guy is Mike Breen, who does the National.
The Hornets ones are really.
The Hornets is elite.
They're great, and like they're doing a lot with the little, right? The Hornets are not an exciting team.
Yeah,
they pump that up a lot. So when they are good, it's weird.
I forget their announcer. It's Eric something or whatever it is. He's all over.
Gordon Jr. or something.
Yeah, it's Eric Gordon Jr. But he's great, and he's exciting, man. He makes you want to watch the games and be a part of it and be involved and locked in. Not to say our announcers don't, but it's different. Good steal there by Oubre.
There we go. We get a transition bucket.
He's selling this.
Oh my! I mean, that's just.
I don't know.
Oubre, that looked a lot harder than it should have been. Like, I mean, oh my gosh.
Oubre, you know what he does? He kind of drives in like he doesn't even know the guy's there. He kind of like it's like unexpected. He's like, "Whoa, what is that?" Like he hit a road bump.
Another three from the Nuggets. Yeah, Nuggets are raining threes. Sixers they're getting some paint buckets, but they just haven't been able to really outside. Edwards has a three and Eric Gordon has two. I don't even know if anyone else hit a three. Has anyone else hit a three other than those three? And then those three.
Eric Gordon, Paul George has 1 3.
Paul George has one.
Edwards has 1.
Yeah, so they have 4 total threes.
We are 4 for 13 from 3. They are 6 for 12. So 50% from 3 for them. Yeah. We're shooting more threes. We just ain't. It's about.
Yeah, the announce is really good.
Yeah.
No, the Chiefs are great. Yeah, I think actually they the one they showed last game was Angelo's, which I think we talked about last stream.
Cheesesteaks. Here we go.
So that was the last cheesesteak I had was from Angelo's, which is very good. I still think it's number 1, but
it's up there.
I would definitely recommend it if you come to the States, as they say. You call it the States, Kieran? I know a lot of people like internationally call it, like outside the U.S. call it the States, not the U.S. or the United States.
Yeah, totally changed them.
They're the reason why I watched their home. Oh, okay. You watch the Hornets home games.
Impressive.
Yeah,
that's respect right there.
That's respect. Is
are you like
I could not watch those.
Are you a LaMelo fan? Is there some Seth Curry like lore that I don't know about? There's got to be? Is there some connection there, or is it just like, hey, you just like watching them because of the announcers? Or is there a favorite player there? Mm. And that's kind of one of the things we noticed too with a lot of people. What was it on Gordon's and Mitch to Australia? Yeah, well, Mitch might get beat up.
Hey, you can send me to Australia if you want to pay for my airfare. I will go to Australia. I will not say no to that, Jack.
Yeah, Jack, add me in there as well. We'll do 2 seats. We don't have to sit next to each other on the plane. It's fine.
You just call it America. Okay.
That's unacceptable. You can't call it. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, man, Sixers hanging around, kind of ish. We're still in it, but
yeah, you want to keep it. They're down 11 right now, 49-38. 7 minutes left in the first half here. Want to keep it single digits. Denver at home, in front of their home crowd. They got that home court advantage. You want to keep them out of the game as much as possible. Not sure what I want to see what their
worst part
record is.
Who
the Nuggets. They are 12-8 at home. Actually, their home record isn't that good compared to OKC is 18-2.
Okay, so
they're 12-8 at home and 14. So Denver's kind of basically the same home and away so far this year. They're 14-8 on the road, 12-8 at home.
That's funny, Jack. Huge fan of Melo. Okay, yeah, I mean that makes sense. That's that the new. A lot of fans are fans of players. They're not really fans of team. More fans of Sixers, of course, and that you are as well, Sharif. But there's a lot of people out there that just follow players, right? Oh, I'm a James Harden fan. Wherever he goes, I'm a fan of that team, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, oh,
Melo is fun to watch. I mean, he kind of plays like it's like he's playing horse out there.
Yeah.
He just kind of it's like he's playing pickup horse. Like every game you watch him, he like comes up with a new move. He's got a crazy bag.
He's fun, man.
So, like, and if you're gonna watch the Hornets too, which is a team like they're not contending, they're not competing,
Yeah,
at least have some fun with it. He's certainly a guy you can build around. But he's just kind of having fun with it right now, and he knows that he can kind of get away with some of these bad shots he takes because a lot of them are bad. They go in a lot of time, but
yeah,
sometimes when they go out, it doesn't look good. But he can get away with it because he is their best player, and they just have not done anything to like help him or just build a.
Yeah, I think Brandon Miller. I like.
Yeah, Brandon Miller was a good pick for them. They still need more.
Well,
neither of those guys are playing defense too, so like they can score, but they cannot.
I mean, Miller's not like a bad defender, but he's not great.
Yeah. But they made some good pickups too in the big men. I know they just traded Nick Richards, who actually I really like that. He was a Sixers killer.
Yeah, that's not a foul.
Actually.
I mean, that's
what they call.
Wow, he took 7 steps too. I don't know.
Okay, I guess it was a successful challenge. Sixers in the game right now. You got Maxey, Gordon, Drummond, Ice Drive.
So tough.
And one. That was kind of like
tough.
their inbounds plays where Maxey starts like half court, runs in, except he got the ball right away.
Maxey talking to DeAndre
he's got
too.
That spurt.
You see he's talking to DeAndre, former Sixer too, talking shit. He said,
right at him.
He said, "I told you." That's exactly what he said. Extremely tough bucket.
I mean, if he shot that like a split second earlier, it's getting blocked. Like he shot it as late as he could to get that shot off, and he was basically already falling down like a 90-degree angle.
Oh shit!
Was there like a lane violation?
No, I don't know. He like bounced the ball, they didn't mean to bounce it. He's yelling at DeAndre.
Oh my gosh, those refs look exactly like it's like talking. They're talking themselves in the mirror. I'll see brothers or something. You got the Ball brothers, and you got like the.
I don't know what happened here. Yeah, we're not sure. They're just gonna redo the free throw. It wasn't N1.
Speaking of airfare flying, refs are sponsored by Emirates. So if you wanna, I don't think Emirates flies to Australia, but it's
a good gig, man. Being a ref, I mean, it's intense. You gotta embrace getting yelled at the entire time. But they make good money. They get to fly to different cities. There's only 70 NBA refs.
They get to fly to different cities. Is that a perk, though? Is that really a perk?
You get to. It's free. It's part of your job. You get to travel. I don't know. It's kind of fun. You're reffing NBA games.
It's fun when you're young.
I don't know. They make a lot of money as well. I mean, but once again,
that's the real.
I think it's pretty fun.
I don't think it's fun. A lot of these guys have families. I don't think.
I don't know. I feel like you.
I don't think it's really a pull.
I don't know. I think being an NBA ref would be fun. These guys clearly are basketball fans. You don't just become an NBA ref and say fuck basketball. I think they're NBA fans. They get to, talk to some of the greatest players on the earth.
No, I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying I would put travel as probably the last thing.
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like the broadcasting thing as well.
I would put it one above getting yelled at.
What do you guys think? I think traveling is a perk. Certainly when you're young, if you have a family, it's different, but that's part of the job that you go in with. But I don't know.
No, it's part of the job. I just don't think it's a perk.
I think it depends.
Yeah, it certainly depends.
Yeah, we're climbing, Kieran. Yeah, we are. Past 300.
I mean, a lot of the refs don't travel too much. I think just because they stay in a lot of this at Sixers home games, the same refs. They just they rotate a little bit. They kind of stay in certain regions. Especially in the Northeast, you can just go from Boston. You got the New York teams. You got Philly.
Yeah, no, for sure. But
you're like, hell yeah, I get to go to Memphis. I get to go to Oklahoma City.
Well, yeah, I mean, the small market teams for sure. But I don't know. It's still, I think, if you're a younger ref, for sure. It depends.
And you've been a ref for 40 years. You're like, hell yeah, I get to go to the city for the 80th time.
Yeah, you probably get sick of it, but I don't know. You're making good money, whatever. What do you even do? I mean, it's not like you're doing anything before the game. You're just kind of hanging out, walk around.
Yeah, we hit 300 like last Tuesday here, something like that.
Jamal needs
I think it was last Tuesday, because we combined the giveaway, which shout out Jack for winning the last one, with the Knicks game. I'm pretty sure we just did it in the beginning. So, yeah, we could potentially hit 400 this week. Do another giveaway there. Nice, Eric Gordon 3. We threw out some shorts too. Like I posted one the other day. Was like the Dembona dunk that he had, and that's got a few thousand views. So it's been fun. And again, appreciate all you guys hopping in here for this late night game. I know it's 10 o'clock on the East Coast, 11 o'clock, almost 11 o'clock on the East Coast. I know some of you are hopping in internationally. Calvin was in earlier, like 3 a.m., now 4 a.m. in Ireland. And we got Kieran all the way in Australia, which is really cool. Appreciate you guys hanging in here late at night on the East Coast with the Sixers, who were, again, double digits. Oh, Sarge. Shout out Sarge on the bench. Yeah.
Porter Jr., tough three corner.
Yeah, I was really just about to say Sixers called back in 54. It was a 7-point game, and MPJ just took a corner three to make it 10. Jamal needs a haircut too. Yeah, Jamal could use a haircut. I mean, speaking of Rugrats, Trae Young. God damn. Yeah, nice. Oh my God, that's Drummond for you. Tough layup. 4-point swing there. Drummond just misses a wide open layup. He's only 7 feet tall, but he can't make layups.
Let's go, PG.
Kieran, we'll talk about that at commercial break.
Just a really tough pass. Got lucky with that.
A good question, though. Sixers down 12 here, 59-47. We'll do a quick run here from the Nuggets. So you just got to make your easy buckets. Drummond there, misses the layup, and then the Nuggets 4-point swing, get the layup on the other end. Maxey, tough three, step back, got it.
9-point game. Hanging around. And just
right
like
back.
That, yeah.
Pinball right now.
Volume 3s, wins in this league. We talk about it all the time. Watch the Celtics game. Watch any Celtics game. They shoot 100 threes a game. That's why they win.
Looks like Justin Edwards and Yaba better check back in the game. PG,
nice.
Midi there. Need to get him going. He's been quiet in this game. Maxey's gotten some buckets. He's gotten going early. PG's got to come alive a little bit here. Sixers original starters in the game. Same thing for the Nuggets, it seems, outside of Strother.
Yeah, I mean, you're way ahead of us. Yeah, I think we're on YouTube. We're streaming, so it's going to be behind. Let's see. PG's only attempted 6 shots. 6 shots, man. Maxey's doubled his shots. Maxey has 12. He only played 3 more minutes. Yeah, bonus for the Nuggets rest of the way, which is big. I mean, Jokic is going to draw a foul, especially with no Embiid out there. And in terms of size, we are undermatched there, and even Drummond size-wise matches up, but he's a foul machine typically, just drawing them because he's not good enough.
Yeah, Boomerang slept in the first half.
Shoot that.
Out of 3. Oof. 2-man game. Oh, good pass. Okay. Oh, we got one. That was a good ball movement there. Hey,
Swinging it.
I'll take that. Sixers a lot of times look lazy on offense, and they had some good ball movement there. Yeah, defense could be better. Definitely be better. I think honestly, their offense needs to be even, because the poor offense just led to easy transition buckets for the Nuggets. They certainly haven't gotten back well. I think it's mostly coming from just like clank shots. And if you make your shots, you get time to get back. Up that there's a turnover.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, they calling that on. All right, cool.
It's very interesting, and we haven't talked about it a lot.
It looked like Jokic was running back as if they were calling like a legal screen or something, but off-ball foul. Strother get a line for 2. Oh, Jokic be
There you go. Easy buckets to draw.
Yep.
Now they get 2 free shots.
Yeah, and the bonus rest of the way. So they're just gonna be foul baiting the whole way.
Interesting to see what Nick Nurse has done, so far. No Ricky Council. He has chosen Justin Edwards over Ricky this game, as well as Eric Gordon, who's actually played well in terms of like getting valuable minutes here in the rotation. No Council. I find that a little strange. Maybe he'll play in the second half here, but short leash, a lot of Edwards minutes.
PG, midi.
It's great moving by the Sixers. Like that play right there, it worked. That was 3 quick passes and a shot. Barely using the shot clock.
Yeah. Nuggets closing in on 70 points in the first half. Not good defensively. A lot of the game right now. Nuggets are 17 of 17 from the free throw line. Not only is 17 attempts a lot, but they've made every single one of them, and they're shooting 66% from the field.
Nice.
Yabu 3, got it.
And we're not, which the scary part is, we're not completely out of it despite the free throws.
Yeah.
And then what about the 3%?
Yeah, the Sixers are playing decently well offensively.
We're actually not shooting that bad from 3.
Yeah, 8 of 17 from 3.
We got to stop
There's no free throws missed in this game. Sixers are 5 of 5, and the Nuggets are 17 of 17.
And that's what happens when you have your stars in there, right? But you would expect one thing PG has not done at all this season. He barely draws any fouls. He really doesn't.
Yeah.
And that's because with age, you lose athleticism. But he has not drawn any fouls.
Let's see.
Yabu missed an easy putback. Or an easy post.
PG is averaging 2.7 attempts per game. Yeah, he's only getting to the line like a little more than once a game. Last year he was at 3.9, 5.3 before that. Yeah, so this is actually, in terms of getting to the free throw line, this is Paul George's worst year, like by a decent margin. His best year was OKC. He had 7 attempts a game. Yeah, he's only getting the line 2.7. It's 2.7 attempts per game, so he's only really getting the line like once per game. Once to change. Sixers down 13 here, 2 minutes left in the half. 70 to 57. Got to clamp up on defense. Nuggets on track right now for over 140 points in this game.
Tell me about it, Kieran. Yeah, it's a very we're getting into politics here, but yeah, very interesting. I know. I hear you.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about your earlier question too about the ghetto and everything like that.
Yeah, we'll talk about all things U.S. and Philly, shall we? I can see some movement here. Trying to get something for Eric Gordon. Good swing. Give me one. Bang.
There you go.
There it is, man. There it is. And that's great ball movement. You know, they had to kick one more. The defenders collapsed when Maxey drove in. I mean, this is how you win. How you stay in games. You got to shoot volume threes. Jokic trying to draw the foul. Good crash by PG. Good crash by PG to tip it. You have numbers here. It's a 5-on-4. Yabu. Got it. Sixers making a little run here. 9-point game. Jokic once again bulldozing his way in. Going to draw the foul. And that's just simply size, man. And, you know, he did a little Embiid there. I hate to say it. Like, kind of sitting back, draws the foul, flips it up behind, not even looking. The double comes. You have to double him because Yabu just simply can't stay in front. He's just too small.
Yeah.
That's it.
Maybe we're good playing in the second half.
We'll see. Seems to
depending
be
depending on the score if it gets out of hand. It seems like Nurse is not trying to give him meaningful minutes from this game. Some Sixers are getting in foul trouble too. Again, the Nuggets are about to take like their 19th free throw. So Sixers are going to get in some foul trouble here. Ricky could certainly find his way into some minutes.
Oh, we have the shot.
Yeah.
Even Edwards.
Sloppy pass. Edwards. Oh, wow, missed the layup.
At least
and they don't get the
miss that. Yeah. Edwards trying to hustle for his mistake there, but once again, just kind of giving the Nuggets easy buckets, man. Easy buckets.
Nuggets, like I said a minute ago, closing in on 70. Now they're closing on 80 points in the first half. 77-63.
Work this. Come on.
If you had the over in this game, you're looking pretty good. Tough PG. I mean, he's He's looking like classic DeMar DeRozan right now. He's just mid-range merchant right now. Paul George.
It is working. It is working. PG's getting a shot to go in rhythm. Porter Jr., we know what he does, and he shoots a little more. Oh, go back. Oh, he had a switch. Yava was wide open. Taking on Porter Jr.
Come on. Pop that. Oh, there you go.
Good find. Give me one. Damn.
Took forever to get into that shot.
6 seconds. Shot clock running down. 2. 1. Nice. Tyrese
gets the bucket.
10 points.
Cuts it to 10.
It's manageable. It's manageable. It's not impossible.
Yeah, 10-point game here, 77-67, Sixers down 10. I apologize, Kieran. We'll answer those questions at the start of the second half here.
Plenty of time to talk.
Because we'll have plenty of time between commercial breaks, all that kind of stuff. Do a quick box score, and then we will take a little bit of a break here and come back for the second half here. Maxey with 19, 7 of 14 from the field, 7 assists in the first half for Maxey. So could certainly get a double-double in this game. Paul George with 11, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Eric Gordon's got 9. He's got 3 threes. Drummond with 4. Oubre with 4. Yabusele, 12 points off the bench, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Edwards with 6 points. He's got 2 threes. Reggie Jackson with 2. For the Nuggets, Jokic with 18, 3 and 5. Brown's got 12. Porter's got 11. Strother's got 14. So they got 4 guys already in double digits.
Yeah.
Aaron Gordon's got 9, so they're about to have 5 in double digits. Team stats, Sixers shooting well, 52% from the field, 10 and 21 from 3. They're just not playing well defense. They're giving up 25 and 39 from the field, 64% for the Nuggets, 9 and 16 from 3, and they are a perfect 18 of 8 from the free throw line. So the Sixers are fouling early in this game, and the Nuggets are taking advantage of it, which gives them a 10-point lead in this high-scoring affair here. But it is halftime. We'll be back for the start of the third quarter. Appreciate all of you hopped in here so far. Take a little bit of a break, and we will see you in just a few moments.
See you soon. All right, what's going
Back,
on? We are back, Sixers. Not the Knicks. Just kidding. I wish it was. Not really. Same level of comp, to be honest. But Sixers Nuggets. We are back for this late night game. Started at 10 o'clock. Third quarter has begun. Sixers down 10 as we look at the score here. Everyone back in the chat, what's going on? If you're here, let us know.
Kieran, yeah, we'll hit upon those two questions you asked earlier.
What was the
during
first one?
First commercial break.
Oh, was up there.
I mean, Drummond just cannot make laps. It just, I don't know what he does as of right now.
Yeah, it's a shame.
And he can't get back on defense. Easy layup the other way.
I don't know what happened to Drummond. I don't know where he went. I don't know what he does.
Doesn't get back on defense after making another layup. Oubre's got to pick up his slack and just goes right over. Sixers rolling out with their starting lineup of Drummond, Maxey, PJ Oubre, and Eric Gordon, just like they did in the start of the game. Same thing for the Nuggets. They got Murray out there with MPJ, Jokic, Russ, and Christian Brown.
Tough stretch here for the Sixers.
Good D from PG. MPJ hits a three. I mean, that was good rotation, but another. It's like not even a turnover. It's just Sixers missed the bucket, and the Nuggets just get an easy bucket the other way. I mean, they are at 84 points, and we're only 2 minutes in the third quarter. They just
Drummond, he's open. Oh my God, he dunked it.
There's like no defense in this game. I mean, it's just like pure pickup. They're playing well offensively. They just have not gotten like nearly any stops.
Oh my God, Drummond got like stiff arm, dude. Oh my God, he like flipped.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. His hair is given like mad science.
It's bad, dude. I don't know what it is.
The hairline's bad too.
That's what I mean. Like, give me some braids or something. Bring it over a little French like crop or something. Bad. Mike Malone, definitely get ready to yell at a reporter. Let's get it. Yeah, I mean, Sixers rolling out the same starting lineup to start the third. PG, really tough fadeaway. Once again, I mean, the thing you look for is quality of shots too. It seems with the Sixers, it's really hard to get a quality shot. I mean, there you go again. Christian Brown, in less than 4 seconds into the shot clock, pushes the pace, draws a foul. I mean, it's really tough to come by for this Sixers team to get easy looks without Joel Embiid. And that's been the main issue all year. And honestly, the whole tenure of Embiid's career. But this year specifically, it's been brutal. Will Ricky Council get minutes in the second half? Yet to be seen.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. He just rolled it in, then did a headbutt. Okay. All right. Jokic is he's a different breed, I guess. Jokic is known to not care about basketball in the offseason. He doesn't even look at a basketball. He rides horses. So. Jaylen Brown fighting for it. Again, fast break.
This might be the biggest lead of the game for the Nuggets, up 17, 88-71.
Yeah.
Absolutely no defense. The Sixers are not back, but Kieran is back. What's up, Kieran?
There he is.
Let's do a little Q&A. Let's do a little Q&A. Kieran, I know you asked two earlier. First one being Philadelphia is always portrayed as like a ghetto type of place.
What a way.
Is it really like that? I like how you're like typing like you're like talking. Is it really like that, or is it just a misconception?
Never do that. Don't even let him answer.
So, I'll take it first. Any city has bad areas, whether it's Philadelphia, Chicago, New York, San Francisco, Houston,
Melbourne,
Miami, Melbourne, Sydney, Australia. Kangaroo. There's probably a kangaroo city somewhere in there too. Every city in the U.S. Certainly you can connect it to globally too. Has bad areas. There's bad areas here in Philadelphia, and there's nicer areas. It's gotten a lot nicer over time. I've lived in now 2 spots, Philly, Fairmount, lived there for 2 years. Now we're in South Philly, and haven't had any issues with either of them. But like, you just gotta, a little bit of street smarts and common sense and all that kind of stuff. And there's certain areas you certainly want to avoid, but it's expanded outward. I mean, it certainly had like been gentrified a lot more.
Right.
So there's a lot more nicer areas than there used to be. But overall, it's a very nice city. I mean, the food's amazing here. The history's amazing here. Really good restaurants, bars, things to do, sports, place to stay. Like you name it, like those goes down. It's a very affordable city too compared to like Boston or New York or Chicago's pretty affordable too, but like it's even cheaper than like Chicago, I would say. So like it's a great city. Again, I've lived here for the last 3 years. And no complaints as of yet. So again, like I said, any city's going to have that. You just kind of got to, and you certainly learn that as you go, like what places are nicer than others. But like every place is going to have, because again, you have like over 2 million people living here in Philadelphia. Anytime you have a condensed form of people, like there's going to be more crime versus like a suburbs who has 10, there's like a town that has 10,000 people. Like great. There is millions of people here in Philadelphia. Like it's just going to happen. People are closer together. And things like that happen.
There's pros and cons to every city. But
second question, we can certainly piggyback off those other ones. Get on there for Kieran. So he said he's 19 in Australia. I can legally drink, but in the States. Appreciate that, Kieran. Calling it the States, not America. You can enlist in the Army at 18, but can't legally drink until 21. Yeah, no, there's definitely some backwards laws here in the U.S. It wasn't always 21 to drink. I believe years ago it was like 18. Then they bumped it up to 21. There's certainly ways around it.
There's certainly ways around it. Thanks, Mitch.
Certainly ways around it if you want to go the fake route or have other people buy it for you or college. It's very easy, accessible, so it's not that big of a deal.
A little bit of history here with what you said. July 17th, 1984 was raised to 21. That was the minimum legal drinking age. So before that, I believe
that was a Ronald Reagan.
1984.
It got bumped up to 21. Yeah, it was a few times between 18 and 21. Like it was fun going internationally because you could drink legally in those at those bars. But yes, it's definitely a little bit weird. I think it should be 18.
Most college students, not saying they all drink, but they find access to it. They have family members that are older or whatever it might be, friends, you name it, that find the way to get alcohol. Mitch just got the whole demonetized.
Tree's saying, I've lived in many urban cities. I'm from Wilmington, Delaware. And it's rough where I grew up, but yes, every city. Yeah, exactly. It's just like, and it's also what you make of it. But overall, like it's definitely blown out of proportion is what I would say. Like growing up, I heard many like bad things per se about Philadelphia. And like a lot of those is coming from people that live in the suburbs that have never lived in the city, right? Like they just get this misconception and it gets blown out of proportion and they don't speak from experience. They just speak from what they've heard.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my God, this one thing happened. And like it gets blown out of proportion, but it's like, okay, again, there's 2 million people here. So like 1 out of 2 million is a very small percent versus like one crime happening in the suburbs.
Yeah. You never
want, there's like one crime that happens in suburbs like once every 10 years versus like once a month or once a year in the city. Like it's kind of the same thing. It just happens more often because more people. It's just the numbers game.
Yeah, you never want any crime, but it's just not realistic, and that's how it is in terms of the cities. But Philly's great. It has its pros and cons, like any major city.
Yeah. Be safe, be smart. Absolutely, Sharia. I love Philly.
You go up to North Philly. Hey, there's some not great neighborhoods up there. It's just how it is. Not every neighborhood, but North Philly typically has a reputation of not being as safe.
Yabu 3.
So it just depends. Wow, what a bounce there.
Let's go.
Yabu from North Philly. Got it. Big time 3 there. Not
Cuts
really.
it at 15.
Cuts it at 15.
78.
Porter Jr. But yeah, any other question you want to hit us with? Let us know. It doesn't have to be just about Philly. It can be literally anything. We're here to chat as well.
There's 4 guys around Jokic.
Man.
You got to box out. Everyone just standing there reaching for the ball. Like, can someone box Jokic out while the other one grabs it?
Once he has the ball, it's over. That's the problem. Once he has the ball, it's over. You know he's a mismatch going in. You take Jokic off the floor, they're probably 5.5-point favorite, 6 instead of 11. Yeah, he's 5 points himself. This is how good he is. He changes the lines.
Yeah, 95-78. It's just like they creep back in the game, and then the Nuggets go right back on the run. They just haven't been able to stop them. Almost at 100 points, and we're not even halfway through the third quarter right now. So the Nuggets certainly on the way to like 140 plus right now. That's a classic Oubre shot.
Kieran asks, how did you guys meet? I caught from at Wells Fargo Center. Exactly. I was just like, so I was like, oh my God, this guy's wearing a Sixers shirt. Like,
that'll be next commercial.
Yeah,
we can talk about that. That's a good question, huh? Like
What's the
these are
classic?
things that like
The common folk
don't
know.
get discussed on our Mania page, right? Because we're not just gonna like, why would we answer that on our? No one's asked us, so like, why would we answer that on our
Yeah.
Instagram page? Like that's why another one of the reasons we started, this YouTube is to talk about stuff like that. Talk about Philly, talk about cheesesteaks, talk about kangaroos, talk about Australian accents. Like that's the kind of fun stuff that we don't get to talk about on our Mania page because it's just set up for like posts and just strictly kind of business, if you will.
Yeah, this is
Yabu corner 3, bang, hand in the face, Jokic, talk to him. Cuts it to 16. But can they play defense? Not looking the case and easy. I mean, it's just wow. I think they may hit like 160 in this game. They should honestly just drop 200 on the Sixers.
Yeah, I mean the Nuggets like to push the pace. Jokic helps with that, but they're a sound transition, and they look too fast for the Sixers. They really do. Just every time even if we make a bucket, they're already out in transition, which really is unacceptable. I mean, if you're making shots, there should not be transition buckets for the other team. There just should not. But I don't know. I went away. It was, I guess, it started.
Uber missed another, yeah. That's like a classic Uber missed shot. He's missed so many like, not even open layups or just like transition buckets and like.
Great steal by Westbrook. You got to give credit where credit's due. He read it like a book.
Yep.
Right on Yabu.
That's a guy who's got a little bit of a pep in his step, and he's old. Sixers are lackadaisical out here, falling half asleep. There's a 3, cuts it back to 17, and they cut into the 17-point lead.
It really is. It really is a shame how bad they are without their star guy. Like the fall off needs to be studied. It really does. And I just can't pinpoint it. I can't say it's one specific person, but man, there's a lot of issues from coaching to the personnel out there to just everything. And this could even be a separate YouTube video that we'll probably do. But man, the fall off from Embiid to not Embiid is just outrageous.
That's why he's an MVP. Or was an MVP. For that. Anyway,
Former.
To the important question now.
Oh, there we go.
That we were asked a few minutes ago from Karen. How did we meet? We grew up together. We both grew up in Bucks County, which is like suburbs, like an hour north of Philadelphia, and went to school together. So we met at like elementary school. We've been friends ever since, and now we room together in Philadelphia.
Yes, sir.
It's been like, I don't know, a little less than I guess than 20 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah,
a long time. Yeah, man.
Yeah, nothing to do really, just from like growing up together.
Yeah, we were
both Philly sports fans.
Always supporting the teams, and we talk about it. We support all the teams, from Sixers to Phillies. Mitch got season tickets to the Phils over there.
Phillies and Sixers.
Well, Phillies and Sixers. Yeah. I forgot to mention Sixers, of course. Birds still working on that. It's gonna be a tough one. Always a wait list for that. For the Eagles.
I haven't signed up. I have not signed up for the Eagles season tickets, but I know I would be on there for like.
It's like a year, decade thing. Yeah, it's a hard thing to get, man. High school sweetheart. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's been a long time coming.
Elementary school sweethearts.
Yeah, come on, get it right.
We've known each other longer than high school.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, man, we support all the teams. Grew up in the area. We had plenty of friends that are also Philly sports fan. We have some that are actually not Philly sports fans at all that kind of give us opposing views, but it's fun.
Knicks fans.
It makes it better. Yeah, as Philly fans, every fan likes to talk shit, but Philly fans especially love to talk shit, and it makes it fun when you have we got a lot of Giants fans in there. We got some Knicks fans in our chat that we're friends with, so we go back and forth with them all day, and it makes for great conversation. Bulls are one friend that's a Bulls fan. He sometimes hopped in here. Shout out to Matt Junker if he's in here. Probably not right now, but
yeah, he would have commented about Reggie Jackson.
Like, dude, Bulls.
Reggie Jackson, is this 1985?
I mean, listen, he could ball too.
So yeah, and then 2016 is when we started the account. Justin originally started, then I hopped on a few weeks in when he went on his cruise, his yearly cruise. Which anyone in the chat, anyone like a cruise? Anyone like to go on a cruise or like that?
How old are we? Okay, good question, Tree. We'll give it all of it. All right, you get my social next.
Guess.
Oh yeah. Do the guessing game first.
Yeah, you gotta guess first.
Yeah. Don't say 40. Don't say older.
If you get it right, we'll shout you out on our Instagram.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
You get it right. We shout it on Instagram.
It's got to be the first guess, though. Don't put 10 numbers in.
Yeah, it's got to be the first guess. So make sure you think about this.
Uh-oh.
Dun-dun-dun. We need some Rocky music.
Dun-dun-dun. Sort of like the
Or
preload.
like some. We need like some Jeopardy
Sure.
music right now.
28. Okay.
No,
all right.
no,
all right.
we
That's
can't.
not it.
I'm not going to give any hints, but no. Not
Oh, that is. It's not 28.
tell you that.
27.
No,
It's not 27.
Wait, can we get like the Jeopardy?
Mm. Oh my god.
Maybe
Let's see the comments. Okay. So you're both wrong. Give another guess.
If anyone else.
Yabu, big slam.
Yabba dabba dunk on his ass. Yup. We're not 27. We're not 28. So we could be 95, 38, 67, 102. 15.
You are close. You are close. You are close.
You guys are real close. Yeah.
We are. Yes. Sure. Yeah. I'll just say yes. Yeah. I already said yes, so now it's too late. There's no going back. Yes, but no, but probably yes. That's all I'm going to say.
Maybe so.
23.
No.
Too low.
We're currently different ages by 1. 25.
Oh, okay. All right.
Kieran, wait.
Yeah. Kieran, you got it. I'm 25.
I'm technically 24.
Mitch is 12. Yeah.
I'll be 25 in
Soon.
like 2
Coming up.
weeks. Yeah.
Countdown begins. Uh-oh. But yeah, we're pretty much almost 25, 25. We
Mid
are.
20s. We're boomers.
Mid-20s.
We're basically boomers. We're elderly.
Sharif, no, you're not elderly, Sharif.
We're unks. Call us unks.
Yeah, we're unks. I will be at like the local Y here, and I'll play basketball. And like, I got guys in high school call me unk sometimes. They're like, yo, unk. I'm like, dude, I'm 25. Relax. Good D. Yabba dabba defense. Ooh, caption. Jax.
We're 2000 babies.
Nice, Jack. All right, 24. Yeah, all the same. What about you, Kieran? Since we're all saying our ages here.
Kieran, you said he was 19. You said that.
Oh, you said it earlier? Okay.
Because remember you mentioned the.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, never mind. You did. Disregard.
Drinking age.
Correct. I totally forgot.
So you already got a year drinking on your belt.
Yeah.
Versus in the U.S. You can't start 21.
Wait, do you guys drink
Quotation mark.
what's the beer? It begins with like an F. Is it Founders or not Founders?
No.
No.
That's a PA.
No, there's a beer that begins with an F from Australia. Foster's. Have you ever had Foster's, Kieran? Am I wrong there? I'm pretty sure it's an Australian beer. I've had it before. It's actually not bad. They got these huge cans. They're really cool.
Oh, barbecue beef.
Yeah, it looks like this.
I've never seen that one. Foster's.
Yeah, I only really.
Only you're right. Yeah, facts. Those are my trademarks only. Okay, we got you.
Yeah, it comes like a big like oil tanker.
Oil tanker.
Look at
What kind of beer are you drinking?
Oh my god.
You don't know about Foster's? Let me just look it up.
It definitely
Let's
is.
Look up famous Australian.
I'm pretty sure it's one of them.
I
I don't know. Ask your parents
beers.
something. Maybe I'm crazy.
Not a famous Australians.
Margarita.
Hugh Jackman.
Beers.
Hugh Jackman. Chris Hemsworth.
Dude, your accents, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. Just type in beers.
Let's see. Cascade Pale Ale.
There it is. Third one.
Oh, yeah,
Foster's. Come
Lager,
on.
Carlton Dry.
I know I was onto something.
Victoria
Maybe
Bitter.
it's British.
Ben Spoke. Crankshaft. IPA.
The Cascade Pale Ale.
Yeah, Cascade must be a big one.
Dude, Kieran's like,
Dating back to 1832. Wow.
That's it?
I mean, that's
that's like when I was born, dude.
yeah.
God damn. I'm a big Corona guy. All right, Jack.
Good. Corona Lime.
Oh yeah, let's go favorite beers here. new topic. We're shit. Corona.
Yeah,
Corona's good.
Now you got something new to try.
Carlton
next
is
time
good,
at the,
okay.
At the pub.
Is he doing a British? Like, does anyone know? I mean, guys, help. Beer, no. Okay,
I'm
sure.
sure
All right.
I don't think they called. Do they call it a pub in Australia? Karen?
What do they call it? Like the Shabuzi? What are they?
The Shabuzi? Someone pull me up with a
No,
double
no.
shot of whiskey, Foster's. Double shot of Foster's.
Wow, I think Mitch had a Foster's before the stream. God damn. What the? Sure doesn't prove our ways. Yeah, come on. Great Northern. Oh my goodness.
I've never heard of Great Northern. Let's pull Great Northern.
Oh, here we go. Here are the take.
It's like a Canadian thing. Great Northern. It's like a TV show from Discovery Channel.
Yeah. Great Northern West.
Maybe like Morgan Freeman.
Wow, sick bottle, dude.
Yeah. Or it might just be the beer. Okay, that's okay. It is, yeah, no. Got a big swordfish on there. I like that.
All right. So that's an Australian?
It's a light beer.
That's Australian?
Great Northern.
Yo, yeah, chill.
You can DoorDash it.
From Australia. Wow, it says Kieran will drop it off. All right, let's see.
We'll just fact check this here.
Fact checking beers. My God.
Does that look right, Kieran?
Is that it?
Great.
The Great Northern?
The
The Great Northern. That's not even it. For those who are Family Guy fans, what happened?
Close to the Shabuzi. Shabuzi.
It's close. Yeah, man. Sixers at a timeout here. We are talking beers, favorite beers. Let's go. What else?
This is quite a game. 111-96.
What else,
right in this
man?
game.
What else do we want to talk about here?
Let's talk about some more Shabuzi.
Plenty of Shabuzi to go around, man.
Let's send one to America. Yeah, I've never seen that, and I don't think these are. I've never seen this before, so I don't think it's available here in the U.S. At least not the liquor stores that I've been to. I've never seen. It looks good though. It looks just like a classic light beer. Send you recordings of our accents and vote on who is the best one. Yeah, dude. Yeah, we should do like people do like the whole mailbox thing and or on radio they'll do the voicemail stuff where people leave voicemails and recordings, stuff like that. The toughest thing is just like how you would get it. I guess you could do a recording on Instagram. You could DM us a voice recording if you wanted to.
You're bold for doing that.
We could do. I mean, it's up to you. That could be how we play it because we don't have I'm not just gonna give out my phone number for people to call. If we had another phone or some other line, we could do that.
Yeah. We'll look up some ways, man. We'll get something going here.
Could do a voice recording on Instagram, whether it's like a hot take you got, something you want to talk about, or just want to talk in an Australian accent, or you just for Kieran just talk, talk in Australian accent, just talk.
Yeah, sometimes we'll get random calls on the Instagram DMs. Don't call us on the IG DMs. It comes out of nowhere. I'm like, I get a real call. I'm like, who's calling on the IG DMs?
I guess we could do that. We could do an IG DM.
You can do that. If it's scheduled, that's fine. I'm just saying,
we could incorporate that at some point. Oh, Ricky Council! Shout out Ricky Council by the way in the game.
Yeah, he's been playing for a little bit, but I mean, yeah, Shocker got some minutes. Jeez.
We could do that, yeah, because then we'll be with numbers and all that stuff. But back to having people on the show, I would love to be a guest commentator when the time comes. Yeah, definitely. We definitely want to get more voices in here and more people involved. And we can certainly mix it up and everything like that. What an actual, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm not good at accents, so I'm not.
They're tough. They really are. Certain ones, if I get into a rhythm, do.
$25 Outback gift card.
Yeah, exactly. That's the winner.
I'm sure Kieran would love an Outback gift card considering there's none.
Yeah. You have to fly to Philly.
We'll just give him a Great Northern.
We'll give it a Great Northern back. It sounds like we're like I'm in Game of Thrones. Oi! What is this stream? What has this stream become? We went from beers to Game of Thrones. I mean, I'm watching Aaron Gordon versus Tyrese Maxey. I mean, what a matchup here. This is why we watch. This is why we play. Bona brings the double, swings it to Strother, haircut for a 3, in and out.
That looked like it was in.
My God, I mean, what is happening?
I mean, just let Bona play point.
Council, pump fake.
Oh,
jelly!
Jelly!
Yeah! Yeah, that's why we play.
That's a rookie shot.
That's why we play, dude. You gotta love Ricky Council, man.
Heavily contested layup, but a little bit of a reversal layup.
You know what I think Ricky had before the game? What a great Northern.
Jokic just.
Oh my God!
I mean, nobody boxing out.
It's baby food down there.
Accent master.
He's accent monster.
This kid's good at accents. Maybe not Australian.
More impressions. But it depends. It's got to be the right one. They are hard to do. There's There's a guy on TikTok. You might have seen him. He's like all over, Matthew Friend. I actually saw him like when he had like a couple, like maybe 30,
That was
40,
an obvious
wow,
push.
maybe 30, 40,000 followers. He's up to like, I looked recently, he's up to over 1 million. Matthew Friend, he does a great, who's the guy? Does like the homes.com commercials and stuff.
Great Polish.
Oh, I'm not going to find him.
People are shocked that I missed it. Yeah, no, I mean, if you're watching Hornets games, that's dedicated. Like I really don't watch much basketball outside of the Sixers. I watch some nationally televised games here and there. Certainly depends on who's playing and what time of year it is. I'm certainly checked out a little more than usual just because the Sixers are not doing well. But I don't doubt it. I do not doubt it. Quiz time. Who holds the most points? A little Wilt. 100-point game? South Park fans? Absolutely South Park fans. Yeah. That's why I was saying, where's my country gone?
Yeah, I haven't watched this kid's a big South Park guy. I haven't watched a ton. I've seen some episodes. I'm not like a diehard. Mitch is big time South Park. Call him Mr. South Park. I've been keeping up on basketball this season. Yeah, sure, you absolutely have. You've been locked in. You're watching Hornets games. Like that alone, you're just like, you're an expert.
Yeah.
I don't even have no more questions.
It's like you and two others.
Literally, even Eric Collins, that's their announcer, Eric Collins. Even he's like, what the? Terry!
Doug Collins.
LaMelo! Yeah, he's Doug Collins, Eric Gordon. They're all related.
Sixers down 117 to 94.
Sixers down 117, period. End this sentence there.
I think they scored as many points as we talked about in the score. Max with 28, 11, 21 from the field. He's got 10 assists. He's got a double-double. Tyrese Maxey. Paul George with 11, 5 and 7. Eric Gordon with 9, which he's had for most of this game here. Oubre with 8. Drummond with 6. Yabusele, 22 off the bench, 22, 3 and 3. It really hasn't been their offense. They have 94 points at the end of the third quarter. Like, they playing well offensively, shooting 52% from the field, 44% from three. Like, they have having one of their better offensive games. Like, they only average 106 points per game, which they will very easily surpass in the fourth quarter. That's not their problem. They have currently given up 117 points. And it's not even the fourth quarter.
That's bad.
Or really now it is the fourth quarter, but like it's the end of the third quarter and they've given up 117 points, which that's a high scoring game for the entire game. And they have 12 minutes left. They will more than likely hit 140 points, the Nuggets. They are shooting a crazy 63% from the field, 52% from three, and they have 22 free throws. They are just shooting absolute lights out. Jokic has 27, 13, and 10. He's already got a triple-double, and we're just getting into the fourth quarter.
What's new?
Christian Brown with 20 points. Porter Jr., 19. Russell Westbrook, 11. Eric Gordon with 14. Even Julian Strother, not to be confused with strawberries, 14 points. They have 6 guys in double digits, and we have not even started the fourth quarter.
Let me just say this, though. Let me just say this real quick about the Sixers. Paul George.
Just say that and then nothing else.
Paul George, excuse me. 10 shots? Really? Yabu has 3 more than you? Really? You're making
10 shots.
Do you want to be involved? Seriously, he's taking he's not Tobias. I don't even want to disrespect him by saying that because he's on such another level than Tobias. It's not even funny, even though he's still so underperforming what he should be. Paul George, 10 shots in this game is unacceptable. It is. Maxey has double your shots. Yabu has more shots. I think Oubre has 1 less shot. Be involved. Take shots. Like you are one of our, it's either Maxey or him, 1A, 1B in terms of offensive talent. You're 1A, 1B for pretty much the entire season because Embiid has been non-existent. He doesn't play. And every game we look at the box score, Oubre's in there. We call Oubre's name more than anyone else, I feel like. And besides Maxey. It's always Maxey, it's always Oubre, and it's always Yabu. I feel like when we see Paul George, it's like, oh, Paul George scored? What? Wow, he took a shot there? It's rare. I don't know what it is. But, I want to see him involved.
His previous 3 games, he had solid games, 26, 25, 25. But he's had some games where he's just gone non-existent, like the Portland game. 9 points in that game. 13 points against Utah. 13 points against Phoenix. So
I don't know.
He's not like a guy that you can just give the ball and he'll give you 20. He's gone not rogue, but he's gone dark few games. Like he's just non-existent in some of these games.
Yeah, he's inconsistent.
He's contributing still. He's got 7 assists, but like in a game like this, you just need more from him.
Now, when he puts up decent stats, but like, and even if you look past the box score, like percentages are down this year, but and so is his points per game compared to previous years and seasons. But like, he does impact the game in certain ways, but you love to see more. You love to see more. I mean, this is the team without Joel Embiid. Step the fuck up. Be the number one guy. You're paid $50 million a year for whatever it is. You have a max contract. Step up and act like it. You know who else making a max out there? Jokic. I'm not saying he's on the level, but let's do something here.
Shout out Jack for this one. I mean, speaking of Jokic and Paul George, Carmen, caught me, bruh.
Wow.
Screw you guys. I'm gone. How was that, Carmen? It was all right. No, Kieran, you got to send us your NBA app, though. I didn't know that I don't really use the NBA app. I didn't know they really did that. But that's cool. It's kind of like you're like Spotify Wrapped. All right, we got start of the fourth quarter. Drummond, Ricky, Justin Edwards, Reggie, and PG out there. So they kind of have a mishmash.
Mishmash of 2016, 2020. Kind of mask. Oh, backdoor. Jamal.
Nuggets have Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, Strother, Peyton Watson. I think DeAndre Jordan was their fifth. So they haven't. I mean, again, it's. I mean, they're down 21. It's not out of the question. But in the next few minutes here, I'm sure. Like I wouldn't be surprised if Jokic is done for the game. Unless Sixers make some miraculous comeback. Dude, Drummond is so bad. He just missed another layup.
Yeah, Drummond might be cooked.
Wide open. I mean, dude, just dunk the ball. What is he shooting? It's 4-7.
Yeah, this is.
No, you didn't like that, Jack?
Looks and sounds.
The game looks better than that. Damn, that's brutal. That's cold, Jack. That's cold. Screw you guys. I'm gone. He's got that like high pitched squeal voice. His voice in season 1 was so high pitched. It was like a little pig.
The Nuggets are playing well, but we're just. It's just. It really is tough, man. It's tough watching these games, to be quite honest. Like that's why we're talking about beer and the Great Northern and all that shit, fucking Foster's. Because man,
Great Northern.
These games are tough.
Edwards 3 got it.
I mean, Edwards the only bright side. You would
I think every time I look, it's just like an Edwards 3.
I mean, do we have Anthony?
21.
Is it Justin Edwards or Anthony? I forget. It's tough though, man. It's tough. They put in very.
About to check in.
I mean, Mitch puts in more effort to that Carmen impression than the Sixers put into the game. It really that tells you something. It tells you something. So is Beans actually checking in? Yeah. All right. So they've given up on this game.
They're taking out Doinkin.
Yeah. I mean, take out PG. It's not even worth an injury. Not that it matters at this point in the season. At this point, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, we get injured. We're just trying."
Cuts it to 17.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a long stretch. I feel like now's a good time, honestly, to let's take a look at the upcoming games here, just because this game
only get better, right?
This game is a loss. I want to just kind of go through briefly and just
this is just no defense in this game, right? Just pick up the ball.
Let's just count the losses real quick together, shall we?
You might go to Blue Kids game. Okay, who are they playing this weekend? Those are fun because they're it's a small arena. So you get up close action, and they're good players. Guys in the G League a lot of them are NBA players. They just don't. There's just not enough roster spots. It's good. They got good competition there, and they're cheap. It's cheap. Now, I mean, the Sixers are cheap this year too, but Blue Coats are definitely cheap.
Yeah, I mean, I see I see 6 losses in January, which means we're going to lose out.
And we're not even.
So
it's like end of January 21st. It's not even beginning of January.
Thank you.
Well, I'm just saying, say 6 losses in January, and we're in January 21st.
Yeah,
no, saying something.
Well, we're losing out. Yeah, that's because I mean, it's a hot take. Yeah,
there's 6 games left.
There are 6 games left. I have a 6. So tonight, that's counting tonight, which is already a loss. So there's 5 remaining games here. Come back.
I mean,
sorry for down. Oh my God. Here we go. So home Cleveland loss at Chicago, 1-point game. We lose that by 1.
That's like a Zach LaVine.
Home Lakers. That's a LeBron legacy game. I have him going for 50.
50, 20, and 10.
I have AD 30 rebounds. Drummond at least a couple elbows to the eye. He'll be out for a couple of years. Sacramento. We got Fox coming in. Can't handle speed. DeMar will be like the mid-range assassin.
Mr. Fox.
He'll be pointing to PG when he hits a mid-range, be like, you can't do that. And then finally, once again, we play the Nuggets again. Of course, Embiid won't be back for that one because his knee hurts.
Yeah, and then we get to look at the underdog NBA fantasy again,
and then see him beat out. February. I mean, the start of February, the first 3 games: home Boston, loss; home Dallas. Luka might be back by then. I don't know what the deal is with Luka.
I think he's out till mid-February.
Okay.
I don't think he's back until
okay. Well, that changes things. But still,
mid-January.
even with Kyrie, that's still a tough game. Knowing the Sixers how they play.
I mean, Gafford just had a great game.
I mean, yeah. So that's probably a loss. I mean, I'm just
they got guys that play. Gafford, Washington.
Actually, a better way to just go by losses. It's more like, what games will we be favored in? I don't think, if you look at the upcoming games,
unless it because I mean, they did say on the broadcast that Embiid will be reevaluated for these home games coming up. Again, Cleveland on Friday coming up. It's Cleveland and then
at Chicago, back to back,
so
back to back on the weekend.
I don't think he'll play.
Right,
we should have a better feel for like what is going to happen.
You'd hope he's targeting that Lakers game on Tuesday.
If he's not playing in any of these games in January, yes, they will not be favored. But if he's playing in some of these, they will definitely be favored in Chicago, even though it's a away game. But I think they'll still be favored.
Right. I mean, the scary part is like even at Detroit without him, and Detroit is a better team this year. Cade's having a fantastic year. They'd be underdogs. So
Cade or Cade?
Cade. Not Cade's got Cade at Cunningham. So with the Pistons. Yeah, it's going to be tough. I mean, get the blue coats tickets out because that's the one you want to go to. I'm going to be honest. The Sixers.
Oh my gosh, Lord.
I mean, what? Holy I don't know. Oh, that's Jokic's brothers.
Game of Thrones.
There they are. Jokic's brothers. They're ready. Oh, okay. He brought his axe with him. This is not Fortnite. He's ready to somebody. Those brothers fight too. I would not fuck with them. DeAndre Jordan with the ugliest form of the NBA. Oh, back to Thor. He's like, yo, anyone that hurts Jokic, I come over and smack him.
Yeah, he's probably not playing again. They're up. Nuggets
No,
up 24. 7
7
minutes left in this game. Sixers got Bona, Pete Nance, Ricky Council, Justin Edwards. Who's their 5th? It's all. It's just
it's G League guys at this point.
Time in here.
I mean, we don't have to.
Nuggets may hit 150. They're 131 right now. They should very easily have 140, maybe 150. Reggie Jackson in there with the young squad.
Yeah.
To Justin Edwards.
Appreciate you guys.
That would have been a timely 3. That's like a Justin Edwards 3 right there.
Cut it to 70. Yeah, appreciate you guys staying up with us. I know it's now past midnight here on the East Coast, and it's a tough one to watch right now. It really is. I mean, when Pete Nance is in, it's always a tough one. But man, it's just Sixers.
Times like this, though. Not nights like this, Kip Leroy. Times like this.
God.
Make you cherish the good times, right?
It makes you cherish and beat.
It makes you come back to reality that, like, you can lose games. You can be a bad team. It's not going to last forever. Adds a little bit of energy to the team.
I also want
a little bit of a fire. Will they do anything with that? Will they make any changes? We'll see. Got trade deadline coming February 6th.
Yeah.
But it does, again, make you cherish, like, second round exits, all this stuff. Okay, well, at least they were winning, right? Those games were fun. They were competitive. A lot of these games, like right now, it's just like, it's just not competitive. They were competitive a little bit there, but it just kind of felt like the Nuggets were just playing with them, right? It was just like they just could not stop them at all. They could just get away with doing whatever the hell they wanted to. The Sixers just could not defend them at all or cut really into the lead. But yes, it just makes you cherish the times where they have been good. Reminds you of the process years and all those insufferable games. Even though a lot of them were fun, just because there was basically almost like no strings attached. Like it was just like a lot of these guys are part of the team. If there's some young guy that comes in, okay, maybe we can trade him, stuff like that.
There's no pressure.
There's
no pressure, and now you have, unfortunately, you have an MVP candidate that's sidelined, and basketball is such a star-driven sport. Our team, unfortunately, most teams they lose a guy like Giannis, the Bucks. the Bucks would not be this bad without Giannis, right? I mean, like what our record is basically, if Giannis misses many games, I feel like they would still find a way to get some wins. I mean, I don't know what the record is, I don't know what the stats are, but it makes you appreciate Joel Embiid a little bit more. It really does, because when he's on the court, it's a different game. It's a different, not only just the score, but just to watch it. It makes it enjoyable. It's like, wow, we're actually in these, and he's putting up numbers, and he's drawing fouls. And instead of us looking at, hey, my God, the Nuggets have 48 free throws this game, we have 48, whatever it is.
The free throw battle in this game, the Sixers were 5 of 6, or are 5 of 6. And the Nuggets at 24-25. So the Nuggets have taken 5 times more free throws than the Sixers. If he gets the line a lot, he slows down the game, lets them catch their breath too. Like that certainly makes a difference. Let them get back on defense too, right? There were so many times in this game where the Sixers missed shots and the Nuggets just ran it. It wasn't even a points off a turnover. It was just transition, being quick, getting back with free throws. Embiid's automatic, and it slows down the game, lets you catch your breath, make substitutions too, which is important, and get back on defense and set up. So it's more half court versus just transition. Which
it's
is
tough, man. It's the only sport where one guy can literally change the trajectory of your franchise, of how the games go, everything. Even like football, yes, besides a quarterback, but even with a backup quarterback, like if your team's great, look at, I'm not saying the Eagles, that was a random case with Nick Foles, of course, that stepped in there, right? But even with your backup quarterback, you're still kind of serviceable-ish, not for long term. But man, you lose a guy for extended period that is a top player on your basketball team. It's the only sport where it just totally kills you. You lose a starting pitcher in baseball. Yes, it hurts, no doubt about it, but you have a rotation. It's just a different level. I don't know. It's just the usage is so high for these guys. It's different. So it kills, man. It just kills having an MVP talent sit on the bench and not be able to play.
Absolutely. Yeah, no Pete Nance slander here. He's fine. It's not his fault he's playing.
No, it's not
playing
his
bad.
I'm joking.
He should be on the court. You think Bradley Beal's going to
Bucks? You said, I think.
Okay, you think Bradley Beal's going to?
I heard a rumor about Beal possibly. I don't know. This time of year, you get all these trade rumors.
Yeah, I mean, he's certainly circulating because they moved him to the bench, and he's on a really bad contract. You're just never going to get back like what his value is, because he really doesn't have much value. You're going to have to give up more than you get back, and the Suns are competing right now. I guess they could. I mean, I don't know who you would trade for on the Bucks though. I know. I mean, they got 3 first-round picks, as Shams reported earlier today. They could certainly package Beal because he got a big contract, whether it's Beal and 3 firsts for Butler or whoever that is. I mean, Middleton's cooked, so it wouldn't be Middleton. You're not going to get Lillard out of that. Lillard and Giannis, they're staying together. They're not going to. Those guys are kind of untouchable. They're not going to be trading. They're not going to trade Lillard to the Suns and leave Giannis by himself. Says when we're waiting no play to join them. Okay. Where did you see that, Jack?
Yeah, I saw a report today too. Yeah, that happened earlier.
Was it just the Bucks, or was there any other team? Like who would it be for though? I mean,
I have no idea.
I don't think I just don't think they've kept their core guys for many years. Bobby Portis, Brook Lopez, Middleton. I wouldn't be for Middleton because Middleton he's just coming off injury. He's not worth very much either right now.
Yeah, there's a couple sources.
Like if the Bucks would want
Bradley Beal.
I just don't know why the Bucks would want Bradley Beal.
Yeah, Bradley. This is an NBA Central. Bradley Beal is opening to joining Milwaukee Bucks. That's great for him. But
3-team trade to send Beal to the Bucks, Butler to the Suns. Beal to the Bucks, Butler to the Suns. 2 of the players. Beal to the Bucks, Butler to the Suns. Now pick 2 of the players.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they can make it work with those 2 guys, but I'm gonna be honest. I mean, it really doesn't improve you that much. I think for the Bucks, it's a dumb move. I mean, I don't think it's worth giving up shit for Beal. I really don't.
I don't know. The Bucks would have to send some type of player in that deal to match.
Yeah, you also
that contract in a way, and Beal makes a lot of money. So
also, if you're the Bucks, do you want a smaller backcourt? Like, do you need
maybe Middleton in it? Just because, again, the Suns are. If Miami's getting Middleton and picks, they wouldn't really care very much. So maybe, yeah.
You lose some size though.
Middleton's been coming off the bench for the Bucks. He's not been starting for them. So if they think Beal can provide a little more, then I guess you do it. I just think it's kind of border. I think it's just like
It's very lateral.
Yeah, it's a lateral thing. I don't think it really helps him too much. I get why the Suns would want to do it. Butler would be great for them versus Beal. And I would get this. I get the Heat do it because you get picks back for Butler because he's going to walk. If they don't trade him, he's going to walk, and it's not looking like they're going to win with him. So may as well get picks. I just don't know what the Bucks. They would have to get something else too. If you're going to take on Beal in that contract, like you need some picks too. I think they'd have to give some picks to the Bucks and some to.
You know what's funny? The sideline sources, one of the biggest Instagram account with a couple million followers, posted Jimmy Butler wore a Phoenix Suns colorway on his shoes. It's like, bro, that is such a reach, though. Come on, like stop. Like that's just, and that's the media, man.
Terrible.
Come on. Oh my God, he's wearing orange shoes. He's going to the Suns. Like, what are we doing?
Well, that wasn't even orange shoes. It was just a little bit of orange.
That's what makes it worse.
Shoes.
This guy played at oh my God, what's his name?
Jack Olke.
No, it's some center. His face looks so familiar. What's his name? Who they brought in? It's 13. Oh yeah, this guy played at Clemson.
Oh, D'Angelo Hall.
No, it's PJ Hall, dude. He was like a top player and like one of those dudes that end of the bench, of course, the NBA. But like he was a really good. He was a really good player in college.
So the Nuggets just kind of put in their end of the bench.
Look on his thing real quick.
Yeah, they got PJ Hall, who
doesn't play.
He's a rookie. He was not drafted. He's undrafted guy out of Clemson. He's only got like 16 total minutes in the NBA. They have Jalen Pickett out there right now. They have Hunter Tyson, who is their second round pick from 2023, Hunter Tyson. And then they got Zeke Naji, who was their first round pick of 2020.
We've reached
hasn't really played much. This is the end of the bench.
This is the end of the end.
And then the Sixers have Pete Nance, Dalton. Dalton's finally gotten in the game, which is surprising it's taken this long. Pete Nance, Dalton, Bona, Edwards, and Ricky. Butler's only playing right now, so he won't get fined. Yeah, no, Butler definitely does not want to be there. It's a bad relationship. The Heat and their ownership don't want him there, and Butler doesn't want to be there himself. It's over, and they're just like trying to get something. They want to trade him. Butler wants to get to a contender because the Heat did not put enough around him, and the Heat want to trade him because or else you just don't get anything. He's not gonna re-sign there. He's still under contract, for next season. So, but if you don't think if you're the Heat, you don't think you can win with him, might as well trade him and get some assets that you can build around. Tyler Herro's had a great year for them too. Tyler Herro's been an absolute baller. I don't know if you can build around. I don't know if Tyler Herro could be a one on the championship team, but you pair Hero and Bam with another player or two that are decent. Like you got a decent team.
Yeah,
you can certainly do something with that. Pete Nance has done everything right except for the short. Yeah, he just needs like longer athletic shorts under his shorts.
Yeah, just wear some compression.
Yeah, just wear some compression shorts. Just to add a little style to it, or like a leg sleeve or something like that. Now, yeah, Pat Riley definitely
dickhead.
A little bit like a dickhead. He's got his own ego.
That's a real Philly term right there. Yo, cuz. Yeah, he's a fucking dickhead, bro. But
and Butler's got a strong personality. He's not the first time he's been mad at certain teams. He left, again. He's like, hey, I'm getting out of Philadelphia. All right.
Yeah,
I want it out. But he's got a strong personality. He's got a voice. He's got leverage. He's still a star player in the league. He certainly has value, especially at a team like the Suns, who Booker and Beal and KD are great, but they could use some more defense. A guy that can do like the small things.
Sixers could also use that. Oh wait, it's Caleb Martin.
He's a playoff riser, so you want a guy like him on your team. Yeah, want to make a run. Strong personality, I'm going to say. Yeah. I wish he was still. I liked him. I wish he was still in the Sixers.
That's like saying Mitch is already doing this right. Exactly, Kieran. Exactly, man. You get it, man. You get it.
I'm all right. I'm all right.
All right.
Could be worse.
All right.
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, man, this schedule is brutal, man. It's brutal. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, maybe we're live for the Friday game. We'll have to kind of play it by ear as always. We'll put some updates, in the chat too. Which I mean, I know you guys are in there, which we appreciate you staying in there and staying active in the chat too, guys. Not on here, of course, but also on Instagram, which most of you are added in there as well.
Yeah, they would need to send more than just Prince and AJ Green. We need more like contract filler there. Like, let's look at the Bucks payroll. So Giannis and Dame are making 48. Middleton's making 31. Brook with 23. Yeah, I think you'd have to include Middleton in this trade. I mean, Pat Compton's making 9, so I guess you could. You'd still have to either get these guys. Beal's making so much money. I think he's in the 40s. What is he?
Yeah, he's extremely overpaid.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to see when Beal is a free agent. James. Yeah, he won't be a free agent until 27.
2 more seasons.
Yeah, he's making 50 this year, 53 next year, 57 the year after that. He's got a player option. He's going to agree to that, right? He's not going to turn down 57 million. So yeah, he's locked in for the next 3 years. That's a tough contract to trade. Even if you trade Middleton, you almost have to like match. You gotta add in like
shout out to Beal's agent,
all that stuff again. But yeah, like Bobby Portis makes 12 million, but like they're not going to trade Bobby Portis in that. Bobby Portis is an integral part of the team. So like, I don't know. It's tough. I don't see it happening. I just don't think it's like worth it enough for some of like the Bucks involved to really get. I get why the Heat and the Suns want to do it. I just don't. 100%.
It makes no sense for the Bucks. First of all,
unless they're getting something more out of it than just Beal, they need something.
Yeah, Beal's not. I mean, I don't know what they value Beal. But he's not that good. The dude barely plays. Let's keep that in mind. He's always injured. He's really not that good.
Yep.
I mean, he's just past his prime. The tweet we looked at earlier, I saw with the Embiid.
Oh, Bona, get up there. Let's go.
Last time Embiid played in Denver, Beal was averaging 30 points a game.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's a long time away.
I mean, it's been we're doing fucking Suns Bucks trades on here. God, Sixers down 100, 220 to go.
Yeah, what's Beal averaging this year? Let's see. He's averaging 17, 3 and 3. Shooting the ball well, 48% from the field, 38.6 from the three ball, but it's declining. It's declined, 18 last year, 23 the year before that. Granted, that was in Washington, so he got a lot more shots. He is 31, 32. He's in his 30s, not getting any better.
This game is, what are they at? 141, man. 141.
Yeah, he hasn't played. He played 53 games last year, 50 before that, 40, 60, 57. His first few years in the league, he played a lot of games, 55, 77, 82, 82, and then it just fell off from that 57, 60, 40, 50, 53, 30. So, he's just not a guy you can really rely on to get you minutes and games.
Yeah, this unfortunately the score, man.
Yeah, Nuggets officially at 140, 141 right now.
And we're down a ton, and I'm going to be honest.
A lot too little.
Other games coming up might have some similar feelings. The good news is they're off till Friday. The bad news is they play the Cavs Friday. So 2 more days of not having to watch them, but also at the same time, it's going to be a tough one against the Cavs, who are one of the top teams in the East. They are 36-6. Donovan Mitchell, Garland, Evan Mobley's having a career year. We'll talk more about that as we get closer. It's going to be a tough one. Back-to-back again, then they go away. So they're home. They are home Friday and then at the Bulls. So they're fly to Chicago, back-to-back. Tough, man. Just a tough schedule. Levine's been playing out of his mind since Christmas and since December. He's been hooping. And they have a decent squad, and they're going to give us trouble too. They're ahead of us as well. So, if we actually care about the play-in and that whole thing, they're ahead of us too, the Bulls. So, I don't know, man. It's tough. It's been tough run here as we're about to end this game. 40 seconds left. They hit another three. I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter.
Let me
But
get 150. Come on.
yeah, make it look bad. Start the hole. Is Nick Nurse going to be canned? Which is we might do a video on that
It
one
doesn't
too.
start until someone wears like a trash bag over their head or something. At a game.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
The tank
man.
hasn't officially started to work. You got people wearing trash
Maybe
bags.
we'll do it. Maybe we'll go in there. F it. We'll bring a sign, the whole thing. We'll
I
get
did just see. I was like,
paper bags.
I was looking at tickets and it was like the Heat game at the end of the season, which is like a Saturday night game. Like there was a seat up for $8 each, and like the second cheapest one was like in the 30s. Like it was just kind of random. Like it was just $8 for the Saturday night game against Miami, and then like the other ones were like I was like I kind of love. Just like, do I just buy this right now? But I don't know.
Let's see. Sixers Cavs. I'm just curious now that you mentioned tickets, just for the Cavs one. I think it's still too expensive. I'm gonna be honest. Like for this team that we're getting, yeah, the cheapest ticket's $20 to get in. It's not worth it to me. Rather watch at home. No offense to Mitch's tickets or anything. But yeah, man, that's gonna wrap it up for us. We talked about the schedule and might be we'll see. We'll keep you updated about the Friday, Saturday back-to-back. Maybe we pop in here, do a little pre-live, some type of live. Yeah, we'll keep you updated as we get closer. But really tough game for this year to recap. Nuggets, man, beat in this one. It was a really tough game, but did they tank? Where do they go from here? A lot of question marks with the team, of course, as always.
Yeah, Sixers lose 144 to 109. Appreciate everyone that hopped in here. As always, hit that like and subscribe button below. We are giving away $25 to a random sub every 100 subs, which we may hit 400 this week. Once we do, we'll give away that $25. I think we're like 30 or so away right now. We also got a private chat on our Instagram. If you're not in that and you are a sub and you want to be in it, DM us. We can add you to it. We have like around 200 people in there. Actually closing in, I think the max is like 250. So we're closing in on like the max for that. That's like our OG chat that we have started up. Appreciate it here on the stream. No, Cherie, Jack, all of you guys.
Thanks, guys.
That popped in here. Bunch more of you too. Earlier on, work on that accent. Yeah, I'll definitely work on that accent. We'll let you know. We'll have some more videos too. We're not going live. We'll do some more videos this week. Hopefully we can find some better news out about Embiid later this week once he gets reevaluated and all of that. But it's looking right now like the Sixers may be starting the tank.
Get ready, man.
Yeah, we'll see. But appreciate you all. Everyone have a good night. Get some sleep. The rest of your enjoy your way. Since you're ahead of us, everybody else, have a good night. Cheers, everyone.
See you guys.